check 1 2, check 1 2. Okay, this is just gonna have to work this way for now, because apparently the usual way I use my mic isn't working today. Why? I do not understand what is going on here. Anyway, does everything sound fine? I hope everything sounds fine. Okay. Let's turn this off. And there we go. Alright, check 1 2, guys. Are we here? Can you hear me? Am I actually talking? I don't know. Yes, okay. Does anything sound funky? Because I can't hear the like any double audios, weird audios and whatnot. I just do not have the ability to do that. Actually, is there a way for me to listen in? Let's see. Normal? Alright, we're normal. Thank you. Anyway, how's it going, everyone? How's it going? I hope you guys are doing well today. We are yet in another, I guess, dead week. Last week was a dead week. This week is kind of a dead week, though we do have the rerun of the pajama party. And I've done everything in the pajama party already. We've done this before. So I don't think there's a reason to do this again. But I did see Koyuki was in the banner. And Koyuki does not seem to be unique, thankfully, so I don't feel like I should be rolling for her. However, I think Haruna is. No wait, Fuka is. Oh, both Haruna and Fuka are unique. I do have Fuka. I did have Fuka. Haruna I don't have, but I don't know how badly I need Haruna compared to Fuka. Probably not. Event did get shortened by a week, so I noticed. And I'm kind of thankful for that too. I don't know if I'd be able to get to that next event if they didn't. Well, I guess I would. Anyway, let me say hi really quick to people in chat, so if you want me to say hi, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just say hi to people who already spoken. So, hi GSG, hi TGR, hi Gop, welcome. Let me see, what does Haruna actually do? I don't think I ever see her get run. 20% chance to decrease defense. I feel like we have better options for this. But that's not, I guess, terrible. It's just if you want New Year's Haruna. Hey Commander Ace Fox, welcome. Yeah, so the plan for today was I wasn't quite sure what to do today. I was thinking maybe doing a tier list, but I don't know how people if people really like tier lists that much. I know it's like it's just fun shenanigans once in a while. And I did write some ideas down from previous streams that were mentioned. But I figured why not just finish off the rest of the Decagrammaton alts. So we have Yuzu and Eimi today. And I feel like I need to get my MomoTalks down as much as I can. I cannot let this thing expand more than it already has. So yeah. And I guess I've never really done, not never, but I haven't done a whole lot of the short stories, the club stories, and there's some of them I don't remember doing even though it says complete, so I figured why not do that one also. But anything happening recently in Blue Archive, in general, Blue Archive JP? I feel like in JP I didn't see any live streams scheduled. We might get a live stream scheduled for next week, but I don't see one this weekend. Because summer is coming, and I think we've been getting teased by a bunch of shorts though. I haven't actually checked to see which shorts they are. Let me double check. I know we got some Gehenna shorts. 5.5 Fest. When's the 5.5 Fest is gonna be in what do you call this? August, right? So that's still a while. That is actually still a while if before we actually get to see that one. What's actually happening in Blue Archive, JP? Can't wait for summer break, but there's so much test preparation. Test time. Right. Some of you guys are still in... I'm assuming at least high school, if not university. So, good luck for test takers. Well, wait, hold up. Summer break? I guess if you're in Asia, it would be summer break soon. But if you're in the US, summer break has already gone underway. Yeah, I guess it just depends on where you're at right now, isn't it? I didn't think about that. I actually didn't think about that. It's been forever. Part of me is like, I'm glad I don't have to go to school anymore, but at the same time, I may want to go back to school to like pick up a new skill. I don't know, I haven't really thought about it that hardly yet. I'm still kind of in the phase of, what do I want to do right now? Okay, so we had a lot of Gehenna shorts. Let me see if I can put it up on screen. Let's see. There's been a bunch of Gehenna shorts, but also for some reason there's a random Neru, a couple of random Nerus recently. Not that, go back. Not that one, this one. There's been a couple of random Nerus recently, and also I don't know if you've seen it, but there's also been I'm not sure it's a fan art or promotional illustration. I want to say it's a promotional illustration of JDD in swimsuits, which is interesting actually. Has anyone seen that one yet? If you haven't, I'll see if I can find it. In the equator part of Asia, it's always summer. This is true. But the thing with the equator part in Asia, is it wet summer or is it hot summer? That's the question. That is the question. And I'm not exactly sure which one it is, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because I think it might be dry summer, the dry season, but I don't know either. Okay, I'm not finding the picture in Danburu, so let me see if I can find it elsewhere. Wet is during September to December. Interesting. It's from the KR YouTube channel. Oh, the swimsuits from the KR YouTube channel. Wait, hold up. Is it? Let me see if I can bring it up then. Blue Archive KR. Is it gonna be on Twitter? Gosh, I'm partly glad I don't have the screen up right now, because there is a bunch of there is a bunch of porn. Lots of porn. of just random stuff when I try to search that. It's like, I appreciate the art, but maybe not on stream right now. That might not be a good idea. That might not be a good idea right now. Spicy art. I guess we can call it spicy art. I don't know. Sometimes I prefer to be direct. Sometimes I skirt around it a little bit. But at the same time, we know what we're talking about. We all are aware of what is going on. Oh, this is interesting. I don't think I've seen this one before. Let me just put this on screen really quick. Not that one. Not that one. This one. So this is from the Blue Archive KR Twitter, and I guess they're releasing an OST, a 4.5 OST. And we have Shanghai Jing on the album cover. And I feel like we don't usually see a whole lot of Saya in general, but whenever I see Saya in street clothes, can I make this thing bigger? It does not make, it is not allowing me to make it bigger. Not much anyway. Whenever we see Saya in street clothes, I feel like she always wears some sort of, I don't know, like really baggy and skater style clothing. And there's more of that here in the cover. Might just be me though. Ah crap, why is it so big? Why is that so big? Okay, I need to adjust my screen because this is gigantic. What is going on here? Why is this thing, why has this thing overtaken my entire screen? She has casual clothes, yeah, we do have casual Saya, but it's just that whenever I do see it, it always seems to be, what do you call this? It always seems to be that style of clothing. Okay, the screen... How do I make this thing smaller? I might just have to kill the browser and then bring it back up again. But then... What else? I need to find the stuff I had on that one, which I think might have been this. For the most part, she's using her Chipao 24/7 when she's at lab. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chipaos are not lab safe. But then again, oh, okay. The sizing of this page has gone bonkers. Alright. Still can't find the... Oh wait, I think I know someone who may have posted it. Okay, and then the browser does not want to work. Oh, now it wants to work. You... Did you... Nope, that's Otogi. The Togi swimsuit that we saw back in the last live stream, that was amazing. And plenty of people have been making fan art of it, which is also doubly amazing. Okay, I cannot seem to find it. Where the heck? I guess someone said it was gonna be in the KR channel. Let me see. Blue Archive KR. Korean channel? Was it in a post? I don't see it in a post. I saw the Shanghai Jing one. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's a video. Oh, it's a video. Okay. Guess let's put this on really quick. It's the thumbnail for a video, but it's not very easy to see, so I'm gonna try to get a... What do you call this? A screenshot of this. So that it'll be easier for people to see. How do I move this to the other side of the... There we go. We go there. And screenshot. Save that. Now I'm not sure why they didn't give this to us as alts, but it's still nice to see Millennium anyone that's not Eimi in a swimsuit. Because I feel like that's rare. That is super rare. Like, see. Oh, wait. I'm gonna disappear. Let me disappear. Let's put this. Let's put this over here. And put this underneath. They do look good. They do look good. So we got Yuzu in a one piece and that little drape thing that I think almost all of them here have. I think we've seen this with Miyako before, that little frilly drape around the chest area. I think Miyako's was shorter. But for Yuzu, Otis, and Kei, it covers their entire chest area, but there is like something underneath. There is like a little piece underneath. Frills, yeah. The frills, whatever you want to call them. But I think so. Aris and Kei have like a two-piece, but not quite bikini. Unless you still count that as bikini, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, let me put it on a different thing so I can use my mouse. Close this. Open this. Might have to make that smaller. Not the snip and sketch. What the heck is this? This one? Ah, here we go. This way I can actually use the mouse. Let me turn this off. Yeah, so we have the two-piece, not quite bikini, but I'm not sure what to call that, for Otis and Kei. They look pretty nice in it. They look pretty nice in it. I guess they have basically the same outfit, just different colors. The same thing for Midori and Momo here too, except Midori puts a short on her bottoms. I'm not sure if she's a little shy or that's just to add one extra thing, but she seems to be a little bit more covered up anyway compared to Momoi. So I think her top actually is sleeveless. She just has a jacket on top of this. It's just nice to see them in different outfits, you know. But where is the tail attached? Is it still attached to the bikini bottoms, or I guess swimsuit bottoms? I'm not sure if you can even call that bikini. It's where's it? When does it become a bikini, and when does it just become like a somewhat stylish swimsuit? So now that I look at this, Midori has her stomach showing and Momoi doesn't. So a little bit of different design for both of them, even though it's fairly similar. It's just Kei and Aris are basically color swaps. And then Yuzu does her own thing. More or less. They look nice though. They look nice. And I don't know why I didn't find this in the usual places, but there you go. GDD Swimsuit Edition. I think I saw a Yuka swimsuit too, but I don't think there's a source for it. But we should be getting, hopefully, some swimsuit announcements in the next few weeks, if not next week. Probably not next week. But hopefully sometime soonish. Hopefully sometime soonish. Oh yeah, by the way, this one also, I think... I'm not sure if people tried to tell me about this before, but I didn't realize until someone mentioned it today. But there's this dice thing in the game where there was a bunch of stuff you needed to do. I didn't even realize it. I completed some of these, the gifting and then the extra runs of Seth, but the one I didn't do Didn't do commissions. I don't think I have enough time to do the PvP. And then there's the Tipperith one, which I don't know if I'll be getting Tipperith soon, because I don't remember seeing Tipperith recently. So I'm assuming this was Tipperith from back then. No, Tipperith is going to be coming up in the next few days, I'm assuming. Right. So Tipperith is going to be coming soon. So, nice little rewards. I already did the majority of it. I don't think there were any gems, but decent amount of other stuff, so worth it. Worth a look. Yuka swimsuit was from the Chinese BA stream. Ah, I see. I see. Alright. Well, Grand Assault was happening, and I've done a little bit of this. Insane for Light was okay. Not a very fast clear, but it was a clear nonetheless. I was surprised though. I was surprised that I was able to do Insane on both this one, on Special and Heavy. But then again, that's the easy part. I feel like, since the teams for these are kind of crazy. This is what I've been using for Heavy. And Neru just kind of destroys the boss. And of course, for Special, we have RS and K, which also destroys the boss. So, yeah, that's been happening. That's been happening. I haven't tried Torment. I haven't tried Torment yet, so maybe I can try doing Torment. Your first time doing double Torment? I'm gonna try doing Torment. I don't know if this team is gonna survive, that's the only thing. I do have Nagi over here though for the crit damage. But I think Mari might be in trouble if she doesn't heal fast enough, so let's just give this a shot. I'm not sure how bad this is going to be. The only reason why I would even do Torment is just to help me get the rewards a little bit faster. But that's really about it. Okay, let's get this up. And I'm gonna go ahead and blast this. What does this one do again? I forget. I'm just gonna blast it anyway. And then the rest of this is gonna just basically be survival. Okay. I don't know if there was a better option other than Kanoe, but that's what I've been using for my tank in this one. Okay. We are gonna need to heal that thing again. Oh, that was just the first one. I think I might need 2 healers for Torment. Feels like that might actually be the case. Okay, well... Charge up. How much HP do you have anyway? I think Insane had 24 million, and this is quite a bit more. Yep, quite a bit more, and I am taking a lot more damage, and I think Kanoe is gonna die. Kanoe is absolutely gonna die. Yeah, okay, let me see. Is there anything I can do here? I may have to do 2 teams for this one. I do want to keep Nagi. Maybe we bring Shigure in. Okay. Let's give that another shot. Okay, that's up. Guess let's have you heal a little bit. So let's get rid of this. Okay, heal again. I think I might want Shigure to try healing a little bit, but I don't know if that's a good idea right now. Especially with the healing debuff, and we're gonna give it a shot anyway. Okay, took a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Okay, charge up, charge up. Am I not supposed to attack this early? I know we want the defense to be down. But I was thinking maybe I can like do enough damage early on? Yeah, I guess I'm assuming we want all the debuffs first before we do that, huh? Okay. Yeah, I am taking way too much damage. I do not like this. I do not like that. Okay. What is the team for Torment? What is the team for Torment? Here. Torment. What are people using? Wait, hold up. Special. Special Torment. Fuyu! Fuyu, the one I do not have. Interesting. What does Fuyu do? I might be able to do it without Fuyu, but Fuyu... Fuyu, where are you? Decreases defense by a lot. Ah. Okay. So we just want someone with a defense decrease. Yeah, Kana swimsuit for blue armor. Got you. Welcome, by the way, Kantok. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to figure out Torment on this stream. I just wanted to give it a try, and Torment scares me still. Like, I can try to do it every once in a while, but it just scares me. It just scares me a lot. Because it's like so much damage. Way too much damage, and I have to like manage all of the healing and stuff like that. Yeah. I think I'm fine with Insane. Insane is nice and comfy for now, at least until the crab comes in. And then I guess when the crab comes in, things will change again. Like a lot. Like a lot. Alright. Anyway, let's go and get started with our MomoTalks. We're gonna start with Eimi, because we did her base MomoTalk a while back. I am aware I haven't done Yuzu's yet, because it took me a while to get Yuzu, and she didn't show up until much later, at least in my team. Wow, the art style between base Yuzu and new Yuzu is so different. I mean, granted, you can say the same thing for Irie and Band Irie, but the shading, I guess even the proportions a little bit, the face proportions a little bit, definitely more Korean style over here compared to this. So, but I do like the bodysuit, the pilot suit. It's nice. Okay, let's start with this one first, and then we'll work towards Yuzu, and then we'll see what we get up to. Oh, birthday for Aoba. Life is disaster. Birthday for Aoba in 4 days. 4 days is when the new... Oh, 4 days is when Seth ends. Interesting. Yuzu artist move over to Project RX. He also designed Miyu, Mika, and Kisaki. Ah, interesting. Interesting. By the way, since we're talking a little bit about other gacha games right now related to Blue Archive, has anyone been watching Astra Horatio? Has anyone checked out the character designs in those? Because they've been looking pretty good. They've been looking pretty good. I hear Doremi is the one who's been handling those. And I think Doremi did like Mutsuki and a few others. I don't exactly know. Definitely felt very Mutsuki-ish. I'll probably make a video on some of the character designs that's been released so far, because I've been meaning to do that. Just haven't gotten around to it. I think Eimi was like all the way up here and I totally skipped her. Both Doremi and MX2J. I'm not familiar what MX2J has done. For some reason, whenever I think of MX2J, I keep thinking the music guy that also starts with an M, Mitsu... What's his name? Mitsukiyo? I think that's his name. Blue Archive, Mitsukiyo. Yeah, it was Mitsukiyo. I keep thinking him for some reason, but no, he does music. He does music and not the illustrations. Alright, let's get started with this. Did you sleep well, Sensei? Sensei, hello. What? We got what? Oh, MX2J did Asuna Kare Neru. Oh, I see. Thanks for waking me, Amy. Right, we're still on the Steel Continent for this one, I think. Glad you're up. I'll see you later. That's it? That's all you got to say? I feel like base Amy's MomoTalks were fun, bra shopping and talking about like her fashion sense in general, so I'm kind of curious how this is going to be different from that. I haven't seen her swimsuit one because I don't have it, but I'm curious about this one. Hey Sensei. Hello Amy, you're hard at work. It's the least any of us can do. What's left? I'd call it a strong-armed reconnaissance. I saw something I didn't like on the radar. Mind if I tag along? It should not be a problem unless... unless nothing actually. I'll keep you safe. Glad to know. Glad to know Amy will keep us safe. Fairly reliable, even though we don't see her a lot in stories. I don't think we've seen her in an event apart from the railgun one either. So Amy and I went outside to tackle her last task together. There's 2 patrol routes, each about 2 hours. We'll more or less be walking in semicircles. We'll be maintaining a tactical march at 4 kilometers per hour. 4 kilometers per hour is a little bit faster than walking speed, I think. That's pretty fast. You do not need to maintain speed the entire patrol. However, try not to fall too far behind. It would make it difficult for me to protect you, Sensei. After her debrief, our patrol began. As expected, keeping up with any high school student, let alone one with Amy's stamina, was no walk in the park. And she has plenty to spare. Impressive, Sensei. You're keeping up quite well. Even if it's just empty praise. Thanks. It's not empty praise. Miss Rio would have been carried out on a stretcher after half an hour at most. Really? I mean, I guess she's a little bit more fit than Rio. I should talk to her about her health. Water, don't disagree. You know, best of luck. If it's coming from you, she may actually listen. Oh, serious face? I don't think I've seen that even in the main story. Hi, Sensei. Eimi pushed me into a small alcove in the metal floor to hide me. Sorry, Sensei, I didn't mean to scare you. Stay there until I give the all clear. 1, 2, 3... That's about one squad. No problem. And she does everything off screen. I've used her in the last tactical... Wait. The firing drill. She was alright. She was alright. Clear, Sensei. Threat neutralized. For now, I expect reinforcements will follow soon enough. Eimi pushed forward relentlessly. Enemy location confirmed. Distance 427 meters. Taking first contact. Wow, she does a lot of work off screen, doesn't she? She shot down enemies before I could even see them. Should I wait and take them all down at once? Or take out the scouting party and opt for guerrilla tactics? Letting the situation escalate is inefficient. The enemy must not have found us yet. That robot can't be more than a transport unit, considering its lack of firepower. Search and destroy. Wow, I feel like this is the most trigger-happy I've ever seen Eimi be. I could only marvel at Amy's decisive and efficient fighting style. She moved us through the patrol route. We wiped out all the concerning radar readings I was seeing earlier. Well done, Sensei. Shall we head back now? Sensei did nothing but watch. That was incredible, though. All in a day's work. Maybe I shouldn't be talking behind her back, but President Himari has a tendency to run people ragged. Actually, I tell her this to her face all the time. So am I really doing anything wrong? You should do all your best to get along. You should all do your best to get along. Okay, that's a little bit weird. A weird sentence. We do well enough, don't you think? I've never worked with this many people at once before. I wasn't a fan of big organizations. The bigger they are, the more inefficient they tend to be. And the other kids found me intimidating. Intimidating? How so? I usually had a hard time fitting in. Is it different here? Here... Yes, it is. For some reason. Maybe because the others are just as strange. That's probably why this works. I don't feel out of place here. I hope you find more places like that with more people. More people, huh? A few months ago, I might have called that notion inefficient. But hearing it from you, I don't know. It makes me want to try. I'm glad you feel that way. Yes. Because it's you, Sensei. They're all changing just a little bit. I feel like the only one who hasn't changed a whole lot is Himari. Himari is still being Himari in her MomoTalk even up to this point. Eimi and I chatted casually as we headed back to the base. Though I think the most Himari's changed in is like she's actually going out a bit more. On her not wheelchair. How was dinner? How was dinner? So-so. That's honest. I thought it was good. It had sufficient calories. What's next for you, Eimi? I'll probably commence night reconnaissance. Night what? Going out at night? In this place? Thermal equilibrium. I may have exaggerated a little with this night patrol. I don't expect it to be very eventful. Why do I think so? Intuition? I didn't think you'd trust things like intuition. Is that so? In its own way, intuition can be very efficient. Generalizing from my double-digit years of life experience, a whole life experience of 15? I don't know what she did before going to Millennium, but what do students do before they get into high school? Inkivotos. That's something to think about. And the vast genetic data of humanity as a species spanning over 100,000 years, that's the data pool that intuition draws from. It's not some vague gut feeling. It's a heuristic algorithm. Heuristic? People tend to avoid people or places that feel shady, as an understandable safety measure. Along the same vein, I like to rely on my instincts when it makes sense to. Of course, having an efficient plan in place before any mission is still a given. But there's nothing wrong with carefully reducing my workload where I can. Do you hate working too, Amy? I don't know anyone who actually likes to work. Who doesn't? Well, there are those overachieving workaholics out there in the world. True. That is really true. Huh? Ow! Achoo! Are you cold? Just a little chill. I see. In the end, we are still in the polar region. In that case... Yeah? Amy snuggled up close to me, sharing her warmth as she linked her arm through mine. Amy? Are you warmer now, Sensei? Good, I'm glad. Me? It's perfect for me. Not too hot, not too cold. Is this efficient too? You could say that. But it's pretty nice too. Huh? Huh? What's with the expression, Sensei? Do you not like me? Well, I wasn't expecting to get dragged into basically a hug. But yeah, I mean, with as big as boobs as she's got, it's sometimes feels a little awkward. I'm joking. I understand why you act the way you do a little more now, Sensei. Yes. The old me would have never said or even thought that. But when we press our bodies together like this, sharing what heat we have, I suppose this is a kind of thermal equilibrium as well. I can feel that your body is lukewarm, Sensei. And you can feel that my body is warm. From a certain perspective, there's a change that people bring about in each other. People have a tendency to learn from each other and to change because of that. Do you think you changed because of me, Amy? I feel like a lot of students have changed because of Sensei. I wonder... Yes, I'd say so. If I had never met Sensei from Chalet, I may have been stuck in place forever. I would have stayed the person who would never even think to warm someone up with my body heat like this. But now... I'll keep that thought to myself. It seems a little inefficient after all. I see. Keep your secrets. Keep her secrets. Everyone's getting a little bit of... What is this? I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce keyboard smash. But Sensei... Amy? I'm glad... This is probably... the last battery... Oh, okay. I see what that is. Transmitting... something coordinates? Last coordinates? Bad coordinates? Signal obstruction. This is all patrol stuff. I found the coordinates of Amy's last signal and hurried there as fast as I could. All the while, I was praying to myself the worst hadn't happened. I do feel like Sensei shouldn't be running around by himself.
Yahoo! Over here, Sensei. I've been waiting.
Huh? Eimi.
Well, what's wrong, Sensei? You're mad?
I guess.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Sensei.
For now, let's talk while we head back.
Affirmative.
I'm glad you're safe. I mean, yeah, communication stuff.
Yeah. Well, I was on a reconnaissance mission, but I got into a skirmish on the way back. I overdid it with the firepower and my backpack battery died. All my equipment runs off of the energy cells that power my backpack. I wiped out the enemy unit, but at the cost of... well, you know from there.
I see, that's what happened. What if something had happened to you?
That's... I'm sorry. I'll take all factors into account, though. The most efficient plan of action was to take out the scouting party before it could find our base. No amount of efficiency can make up for lack of safety. I see. I can see from your perspective. I'm sorry, Sensei. Please don't be upset. You look pretty scary right now, Sensei.
I do want to see what Sensei looks like mad. Be interesting.
I promise. I'll always put my safety first from here on out, okay? I'll never do this again. Promise. Still, though, I wasn't expecting things to end up like that. Base was close enough, and I sent out a distress signal before my battery died. I knew better than to move from that spot. I know, I'm making excuses now. It's strange. I used to think that excuses were inefficient at their core. The time spent coming up with excuses could instead be focused on resolving the situation. So to me, they made no sense. But now, I just don't want you to hate me, Sensei.
That's not true. I could never hate you, Eimi. I was just really worried. And scared.
Thank you. But, Sensei, sometimes I have a hard time figuring out what's wrong and right. So I have a request.
A request. Eimi hesitated for just a moment. Closing her eyes, she took a deep breath in to steady herself.
Please look after me. Please keep your eyes trained on me. Please help keep me from straying from the right path. I've always done things my own way. And sometimes I forget that my actions can cause rippling effects in those who care about me. But now, with you by my side, Sensei, I definitely know things will work out.
Ah. I don't know if she's hitting on us, but she's definitely very open with her thoughts compared to some other ones.
Birds have to leave the nest and fly on their own someday. That's true, but I'm still a first year in high school. I have a little more time in the nest, don't I?
First year high school. First year high school and already this big. I'm not sure her overall proportions or size, but sometimes you forget that. Huh? Now that I think about it, you're right. You're right. You just seem a lot older than you look a lot of times.
And even if I do leave the nest eventually... Now, this is just a hypothetical. But I'll still need to find a partner to spend my life with, right?
Yes. Where are you going with this? What do you mean by that?
Nothing at all. Just felt like it. Yeah, really, I wanted to try it out. But did you know, Sensei?
Oh, jeez. I mean, all the other ones have been going after us too, but Amy's also not falling behind.
Your face isn't so scary anymore.
Wow. I feel like before this she didn't really flirt at all, but now she's flirting in a very subtle way.
Good work today, Sensei.
Another day done.
Yeah. I feel like my internal clock's been off lately.
Maybe it's because you've been working inside all day.
Yeah. I think it's time to switch it up a little.
Oh! This is where the live 2D is.
Great work today, Sensei.
You did a great job too, Amy. Wait, where are you right now? I can't see.
Me? I'm up above. Am I on a mission? No, but... Do you want to come up here, Sensei? There's just something about this place.
I see. Following the sound of Amy's voice, I climbed up to her. Oh, wow, we just get into it? Dang. She's so wholesome, but also so very distracting. Ah, that's a nice smile.
Yokoso, Sensei. なんだか不思議な空だよね。
I'm sorry, Amy. I know you're saying some really heartwarming stuff, but I can't take my eyes off it. I can't take my eyes off your chest. They're so big and distracting. She does have very long hair. I keep forgetting that she does. Like, because in her base sprite, it looks like she has short hair, but she actually has a really long ponytail on the back that you don't really see that well. But in this one, her hair is not tied up, so it's really easy to see how long it actually is. It is a nice neck though.
私たちの知っている夜空と似ているようで。
Okay, who would not be distracted by this? I would be.
全然違う。今の私みたい。
Ah, but she does have a nice smile though. She does have a nice smile. I am curious what's going on with her
今
collar.
まであんまりこうやって見上げることなかったんだけど。最
Game
近好きなんだ。
Gamers never look up. Looking up is recommended once in a while. There's some nice stuff there.
どうしてかな。見上げるたびに先生の顔が浮かぶの。
Huh. Interesting. Reminded of Sensei's face when you look up. Why is that?
なんでだろうね、先生。
Ah, that's a nice wink. That is a nice wink.
私、先生に会えて本当に良かった。本当にそう思ってるよ。
I do wonder if there's someone out there that really likes Amy. Because there's like a student for everyone, I feel. But Amy's just like a nice girl in general.
You brought some cocoa just in case? I appreciate the thought, but...
Of course, I brought iced cocoa for you. Because I know you don't like hot stuff.
Wow, thank you, Sensei. I really like that part of you.
I don't think I've had iced cocoa before. I usually have hot cocoa.
I made myself comfortable next to Amy.
Wow, the steel content actually looks nice at night. You know, when things are not out there to kill you.
I've been thinking. Before I met you, Sensei, I used to think people should figure life out by themselves. It's not ever something I verbalized or even really acknowledged. I'm only now realizing that somewhere in my subconscious, that's what I believed. More than anything, I worked most efficiently by myself. Studying and learning seemed like a solo venture too.
What about now?
Well, if I was by myself today, I wouldn't have had someone to bring my iced cocoa. And I wouldn't have anyone to share my body heat with.
Share the body heat and share the iced cocoa. Wow. Amy felt warmer than ever as she scooted closer, because now her heart is going doki doki.
Are you still cold, Sensei?
No, the cocoa's nice and hot. I was hoping you would say I'm not nice and hot. Nice and hot for getting closer to you and sharing my body heat. I do kind of wonder how much hotter her surface temperature is, because I know she gets like really hot inside, but I don't know if that translates to having a hot to touch skin. I'm just teasing. You're warming me right up, Amy.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. This is nice, isn't it? Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. From now on, I'll be working with more people. So, will I change even more?
She said she doesn't like the idea.
I'll think about it.
Why the hesitation?
I still think too many people make things tedious.
That's your argument.
Of course. It's important, Sensei. One of the main reasons people seek efficiency is to avoid tedium.
I can't deny that.
And right now, I feel like just having you is enough for me.
Huh?
You can't feign deafness here, Sensei.
Yeah, we're only here still night. No sounds, probably.
After all, I said it specifically for your ears.
Wow. She's a sweet flirt. Meanwhile, Toki's a scary flirt. She will absolutely try to pin you down at the moment's notice. Amy and I sipped our cocos, chatting under the same but different night sky, until we finally turned in for the night. Oh, those are pretty sweet, actually.
Sensei, are you okay?
I'm completely fine. Why?
I was worried that you caught a cold or something. I'm not that weak. Right. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate?
Wait. I mean, I'm glad to hear it.
What's that supposed to mean? Amy, be real with me. What's that supposed to mean?
It was nothing. I just heard once that sharing body heat is the most efficient way to warm someone up.
She wanted to share her body heat with a sick person in bed. I see. I see. Amy? Miss Amy? Amy-san? Amy? I feel like just dropping a Miss Amy is kind of weird. I do like this smile though. That one's kind of nice. Now I doubt I can pull her cheeks like I could with Kay. Yeah, I didn't think I could. There's the cheek pulling is reserved for only a special few. How about your head pats? Ah. That's a very nice smile. You are definitely underrated. I just wish you had a little bit more screen time anywhere else that's not in the story. But that's pretty nice. Is there more Amy stuff? Oh no, that actually was the last of the Amy stuff. Hers is pretty short and sweet. Short and sweet. Okay. Let's move on to Yuzu. I haven't done any of Yuzu's base stuff, and I'm assuming this is going to be very simple, like the early MomoTalks usually are. Oh wait, did I do the Yuzu's base stuff? Why is she all the way up here? Wait, have I done her other stuff before? Let me see. Replay. Relationship. Yuzu. Yuzu is not here. Okay, Yuzu's not here, meaning I probably started the Momo talk, but I didn't actually do it yet. Okay. Very, very quiet. Okay, so why are you all the way up here?
Where do you spend your free time, Sensei?
In Charlie's resident hall in the bathroom? Why the bathroom? The resident hall.
I see. There are lots of places to rest in the Charlie resident hall. As for me, I like dark, shady areas where there aren't too many people around. A quiet rest spot where no one will bother me. I feel at peace when I'm there, and I can stay for as long as I want.
Considering what base Amy's Momo Talk is about, it's baffling that there isn't more Amy fans. Regarding her bra shopping and whatnot, I don't know. I feel like you gotta have more than just boobs to get people's attention. Sure, I guess it's people's attention first, but there's a line there. I think for me there's a line there. Where it's like, I guess it's just a little too ridiculous. But for her, I feel like base Amy's Momo Talks, if I remember correctly, she's interesting. She's interesting in a why are you like this kind of way. but also like, you know, she's nice. She's nice. Yeah, so this is the first of Yuzu's. Censoring the cabinet. Right, that's her home, the closet. Or at least, that's where she is these days. I heard that the game development department was preparing to release a new game, but when I got to the club room, no one was there. I decided to wait patiently until the members returned. Open the metal cabinet door to hang your outerwear. Oh, this is how we find her. I see.
Uh-huh. It scared me, Sensei. Please not before opening the cabinet. Oh, even to me, that sounds weird. More importantly, why are you here? Do you need me for something? Oh, you came to see the game development department's new game. I see, but the new game we're working on is on Momo's laptop, so I can't show it to you right now. Please wait for the other members to return.
So, why are you in the cabinet anyway, Yuzu?
It's because no one notices me when I'm in here. When I just sit in the club room like normal, people come and talk to me all the time. In particular, Yuka from seminar always gets angry, giving me scary looks, and tells me to attend the club president meetings.
That's your job. That's your job.
When Yuka comes up to me like that, I want to run away. But no one can find me when I'm in here. At least for now, this cabinet is my little sanctuary.
Isn't the cabinet cramped? That's the best part.
No, it's actually pretty comfy. Kind of a perfect fit for me. Besides, on a hot day like today, its cold metal walls feel cool to the touch. If I lean against the wall and listen to the sounds coming from outside, I could just stay here forever.
Then is it okay if I go in there with you?
What? But the cabinet only fits one person. Of course there's no official limit to the number of people who can fit inside the cabinet, but wouldn't it be too small for two people? You think that it'll feel more cozy because the space will be tighter?
No, not the cabinet situation. Late but Armed Amy's Life 2D was drawn by Popcune? Popcune, her original artist, unlike her arm sprite, which was drawn by someone else. Yeah, it did look very different. I assume the live 2Ds are generally drawn by a different person from the sprites. Maybe not always, but they almost always look different. But Popcune made her boobs bigger in the live 2D. That is funny. That is funny. As if she wasn't huge enough in the normal sprite, they made her even bigger. Isn't that kind of like Ayami Mama, Ayami Sensei, making Shimiko's boobs bigger and bigger in her own art? So I'm kind of wondering, when we finally get Magical Girl Shimiko, is the live 2D gonna be done by Ayami Mama? That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting to see. I am curious what that live 2D is gonna look like.
Wait, Sensei, don't force yourself in here. You're too close. This isn't working.
Sorry, Sensei. Yuzu is not ready for the two people in the locker situation. Popcune also made boobs bigger for uniform Akane's live 2D. Wow.
This is impossible. It's impossible to fit two people in one cabinet. What? You want me to get out so you can stay in the cabinet by yourself? No, this is my sanctuary.
It's her locker and she's gonna stay in it. After that, I fought over the cabinet with Yuzu until the other members returned. Wow, that must have been an interesting thing to walk into.
Please look for a different cabinet next time, Sensei. The game development department's cabinet belongs to me.
I like your cabinet, though.
I know, but no means no.
Wow. Wow. We're off to a good start with Yuzu's MomoTalk. I don't know if I could call it cozy, and those type of cabins are usually filled with cleaning tools and mops, but I would say that it would be very comfortable if there weren't any cleaning supplies. I think that's generally how she's doing it, right? I think I've also seen some fan art, I don't know if I've seen it in official art, where she brings in pillows and such in there. The only thing I'm thinking about in the locker cabinet thing is that, isn't it gonna be dark in there? Isn't her eyesight gonna be really bad eventually? Like, what does she do in there half the time? Because I'm assuming she's there like day in, day out. Is she on her phone? Is she gaming? I'm assuming she is, until she actually has to come out and do stuff. But she's got to come out to eat every once in a while, right? Like, she can't be there all the time. There's a small hole flap near the top. Yeah, the little gratings, the little grates up top. But still, it would be dark, because the way the grates are, they're usually slanted downwards, so light doesn't get in very easily. And you can't really see anything outside except for like people's feet and whatnot. You can't see anything easily from the inside, but people can't see in easily either. Now, if it was like a horizontal slit without it being a tilt up or tilt down, then you can definitely see things pretty easily. But yeah, I don't think I've seen any of those lockers before, but it's because at least in the US, the lockers I've seen are small. They're like half the person's height and not big enough to fit a person unless at all. You can probably fit a small child in a locker, but not much else. Not much else. And they would have to be smaller than Yuzu, for one. The cleaning lockers, I don't think I've seen cleaning lockers exist, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do exist. It's usually a cleaning closet. Like, the cleaning supplies are in a closet with other things, and not in a locker type situation. But Depends. Depends.
What type of games do you like, Sensei?
I like console games. I like arcade games. Oh, arcade games. I feel like... Well... There was a time in the US where there were more arcades. But these days, arcades... Well, I think in Japan too, arcades are kind of slowly dying out, but not also really. They're still really part of like shopping centers and whatnot. But there's like a lot of crane games. There's definitely a lot of crane games. Though I think in the US we do have now round ones in very specific locations. I am not near a round one, thankfully, because otherwise I'll be going in there every once in a while to do a crane games. Those are kind of my thing I do over there. Because a lot of the arcade stuff, I haven't really found one that I like particularly. Maybe there was one time I would have tried more. But in my last trip to Japan, when I went to an arcade, I did not only the crane games, but I did a couple of mahjong tables. But I didn't do any like rhythm games, I didn't do any fighting games or anything like that. They seem a little intimidating, especially if there are people on there already. But I think, like, I don't see a whole lot of people, at least on a weekday. I don't think I've been in an arcade during the weekend, but at least during the weekday, I don't see a whole lot of people in the arcade. But I'm assuming during the weekend or, like, after school or work, there's gonna be more people in there. But, yeah. Fighting games and rhythm games are a little intimidating in the arcade situation. Because like people could be watching. I don't really like that too much. I do prefer console games. I'm surprised PC games aren't in here though. Would you consider PC games console? I guess they are these days.
I like almost all games, but I don't really like online games where you have to work together with other people.
Oh, MMOs. It's been a long time since I played an MMO. I don't know if MMOs are still popular outside of Final Fantasy XIV, but there was a time when MMOs were the game, and that was before gacha even existed.
I don't like how you have to talk to people, but I still like fighting games.
Fighting games?
Yeah, you don't have to talk to anyone in order to play those games. One of my favorite game developers is creating a new fighting game, so I'm really looking forward to that.
I can't picture you playing that type of game, Yuzu. Except she does.
Really? I'm not so sure about that.
What kind of games do you guys like, by the way? I'm curious. I play almost everything except for fighting games. I do like a few fighting games here and there, but it's not something I get serious about. For the most part, other than gacha games, I think I like platformers, Metroidvanias, puzzles, a little bit of everything. I don't do rage games though, because rage games, for the most part, make no sense to me. I think there's only like one rage game I can probably stomach a little bit, and that's Jump King. And even Jump King, I can only take so much Jump King before I just don't want to do it anymore. It's not that fun. It's not that fun to be that frustrated.
Sensei, if it's okay with you, would you like to play a fighting game with me?
A fighting game?
Yeah, I finally got the new fighting game I told you about when we were texting. It's a game I've been really looking forward to, so I want to play it now. But all the others have plans today. Since it's a fighting game, it's impossible to play without an opponent. I'm kind of scared to play a game with someone that I don't know at all. Will you be my opponent, Sensei?
I'm assuming this one doesn't have net play, so have to do the local LAN. I'm no good at fighting games. I won't go easy on you. I'm no good at fighting games.
It's okay. This is my first time playing this game. Let's battle each other and build up our skills.
Yeah, if if the epilogue was anything to go about and her time with the avant-garde, well, we always knew she was cracked.
I'm in trouble. Amazing. I didn't know you had such skill. Then I'll take a different approach this time.
Yuzu wins flawless victory. How are you having trouble if it's a flawless victory? I lost.
I took this round. Sensei, why are you making that face? Are you not having fun? Huh? Is it really my first time playing this game? Of course, this is a brand new game that was just released this morning. I might have won this round because of luck, so let's go another round.
Yeah, if the skill difference is too big, it doesn't become any fun, because the losing side doesn't seem to learn anything. That's how I feel with Puyo Tetris sometimes.
I didn't even know that move existed. I'm in a real pinch this time.
Except... Yuzu wins again, flawless victory. It's not even a humble brag. She really just thinks it's she's not that good. I don't know. I feel like there's a certain bar here, and she doesn't see it.
I barely won again. Contrary to what I said, I've been beating you easily. Well, when I'm in the zone, I tend to talk to myself without realizing it. I didn't mean to say anything weird, I swear. Then I won't use any combos this round.
No combos this round.
So, how about another round?
I don't think that's the issue. I don't think that's the issue. Yuzu wins, flawless victory again.
The thing is, without realizing it, I get so excited once I hold the controller. I won't use any of my grab skills this time. So please play one more round with me.
I wonder if anyone else in GDD can get anywhere close to beating Yuzu. Probably not. Despite Yuzu repeatedly going easy on me, I got completely wrecked in the following 10 fights. Yeah, I mean, we saw how good she supposedly was in the main story. Whoops, that's not the one. And she beat a cheater too.
When I was young, I had no idea it cost so much money to develop a game. The last time I made a game, I didn't have enough money to maintain the servers. Sometimes people were losing data in the middle of their game.
Oh geez, that's terrible. What a nightmare. So, what did you do? Also, I feel like this is the first time I've seen Sensei use an emote.
Thankfully, I had a backup, so we didn't lose all the data. But still, that was 4 days of work that ended up out the window.
The world of game development sounds brutal.
It is. When we started work on our next game, we made sure to save up enough money, so that we wouldn't repeat the same mistake.
Server costs... Part-time job! Wait, what? Part-time job? Wait, what?
I can't keep relying on the other members. There's a big problem.
What's bothering you?
Oh, Sensei. The game development department is developing a new game, but we're short in development funds. The whole team is working part-time to help with the development costs, but I can't even go out to look for a job because I'm too afraid of people. I'm the president of the game development department, so it's really upsetting to me that I can't be more help. Is there a good way for me to help the other members?
Do you want me to tell you about a part-time job that I know of?
Uh-huh. A part-time job? No way, I can't even talk to people that well. I'm scared of going out in front of people, but... Yes, I can't keep running away. If it's a part-time job that you recommend, it should be okay.
What are we gonna send yous to the convenience store? Assert a Kivoto's... Wait, what did it say? Kivoto Central Branch? The convenience store. I saw, well... I worked on a webcomic recently that had Yuzu work in a what was it? In a maid cafe or something like that. And I feel like, wow, Yuzu in a maid cafe wearing the maid outfit. It's amazing. And I didn't think she would actually do a part-time job, but now she's actually doing one here. The next day at the Angel 24 convenience store in downtown Kivotos.
No way. I did say that I would do a part-time job, but you didn't tell me it was a customer service job. I don't think I can be a convenience store clerk. Sensei, I trusted you. I trusted you.
Don't worry too much. I'll be right by your side to help you through it.
Really? Will you stay with me while I work part-time? I think I'll be able to bear it if you help me. But what if a scary customer comes in?
Okay, not the scary customer I was thinking of. Yuzu, can you display the snacks on the empty shelf in front of the cash register?
Uh-huh. Are you talking about the drinks?
No, the snacks, not the drinks. The drinks are already in the fridge.
Yes, I will display the drinks on the shelf.
Sorry about that.
Is she gonna be okay?
Moments later.
Please heat up one fried chicken lunchbox for me. I would like a copy of this month's new manga magazine. Yes. Here's your heated up manga magazine and hamburger lunchbox.
Oh no. Oh no, she's a mess.
I ordered the fried chicken lunchbox. The manga magazine is supposed to be heated. I'm sorry, I'll fix it right away. Hello, I would like to order... there are too many people. I'm scared. I want to run away. But Sensei's helping me out, and if I don't want to be a nuisance to the members of the game development department, then I shouldn't run away. A little bit longer. Just a bit longer. Just a minute. I will help you right away.
Is she locking in? Finally?
Thank you for your hard work. Otsukare.
You worked hard too.
No, that's not true. I made mistakes all day. And I probably offended some customers. Just more proof I'm a loner and a mess who can't do part-time jobs.
That's not true. You did your best.
But...
You worked hard, Yuzu. Man, we had more customers than usual today. You don't know how helpful it was to have a new part-timer come in.
Really?
I mean, you did make a lot of mistakes, but you immediately apologized and dealt with them. The customer seemed satisfied with your sincerity.
That's a relief. I'm glad I was of some help.
On that note, there's a big event planned in front of the store next weekend. Can you come and work part-time then?
I can't do any more.
Just one day. One day is enough. One day is enough work experience for Yuzu. Wow. I don't think I've ever been that skittish in my jobs before, but then again, she is pretty cute in her insecurity.
The part-time job I got last time was a nightmare. Whenever I was standing in front of a customer, I would freeze up and make a million mistakes. The manager told me it was okay, but I know they were disappointed in me.
Why don't you try a different part-time job?
Huh? A different part-time job? I can't. I could barely handle the convenience store job.
It's okay. You don't even need to see the people in person for this job. What kind of job is this?
A job where I don't need to see people. That sounds okay.
What are we getting Yuzu into? Oh! Are we getting her into a mascot costume? Is that what this kind of job is?
No way. You said this is a part-time job that didn't require direct contact with people. And yet you brought me to a theme park full of people. Sensei, I trusted you. I trusted you.
Don't worry, it's not the same kind of part-time job as last time.
But there's no kind of part-time job you can do at a theme park without running into people. Huh? It's a part-time job where I wear a costume and give out balloons to children? Of course it's better than meeting people face to face, but it's still scary to approach strangers. Besides, student part-timers in costume are easy target for pranks. What if children put grenades in my costume? Or chase me around with shotguns?
I'm pretty sure even in Kivodos they ban grenades and shotguns in the theme park. At least I would hope so. Don't want to make a mess of the equipment. Those are oddly specific concerns, and only in Blue Archive would this be a thing.
Yeah, am I worrying too much?
It's easier than the last job, so it won't be a problem. Yuzu, you can do anything.
You're right, Sensei. If I kept running away out of fear of other people, I would still be in the cabinet causing trouble for the other members. I can't be a loner forever. I'll do my best this time. Hanaoka Yuzu, will do my best.
I wish I could see her in costume. That'd be so funny. I think the most we ever see is Rabu in the costume. Never mind! We do get to see a costume of some sort. We just don't see the Yuzu through it. Wait, actually, is this the first time we've seen Peroro as a sprite? I don't think I've ever seen Peroro as a sprite, even with Hifumi. Wow.
Hi kids, I have a balloon. Come take one.
Theme park student part-timer, mascot Yuzu.
Wow, thank you. My pleasure.
I feel like some mascots don't even talk at all, but
maybe it's because I'm in costume, but talking to others doesn't feel as difficult as it used to. If I just hang on in there until closing time. Excuse me, girl in the costume? Yes, are you talking to me? Yes, that's a Peroro costume, right? Yes, that's right, it's Peroro. Come to think of it, Peroro doesn't talk like this, right? I'm sorry, Pero. Please don't shoot me, Pero. I don't do things like that. I just want to take a picture with Peroro. Can you take a picture with me? Oh, in that case, of course I can. Pero. Wow, thank you. Mom, over here. Here. Come quick and take a picture of me and Peroro. Everyone seems to be having fun. Seeing people having fun like this, maybe this part-time job might not be so bad.
Maybe she just needs a mask. Maybe she needs to talk to Wakamo about that mask thing.
I somehow finished my shift.
You seem to have really gotten used to the job.
Not really. I'm still scared of meeting strangers. But still, I think it's rewarding to be able to make someone happy. If someone can enjoy themselves and be happy because of me, then even if it's hard and painful, it's worth it. It's just like developing a game. Sensei, I'm going to try harder. So please keep watching out for me.
Wow. She actually goes, she improves a little bit even her base MomoTalk.
I got my first paycheck, Sensei. I got a lot more than I expected, so I bought presents for club members with the leftover cash.
That's great, congrats!
If you have time this weekend, do you want to come see me at the theme park I work at?
The theme park? Oh, she keeps going back to the theme park now. Why?
I have something I want to give you.
I don't need you to give me a gift.
No, I really want to be with you. I mean, I want to give you a gift. So please come to the theme park this weekend.
I don't think I've seen this one before.
Sensei, this way. Here. It feels strange to walk around the theme park with you without my costume on. Is it okay for me not to work part-time today? Yes, I'm off today. I received 2 free passes from the theme park to use on my day off. I wanted to show you around my place of work, Sensei. Am I bothering you?
No, I like theme parks too.
I'm glad. Since you're so busy, I was worried that I might be bothering you. Then, let's spend some time together riding the rides.
What kind of rides do you like, Yuzu?
I'm fine with any ride that I can ride with you, but I'm still scared of people. If possible, I prefer rides where there aren't too many people around.
Rides that there aren't too many people around? The Ferris wheel, I guess. Ferris wheel, maybe roller coasters. Let's go on the Ferris wheel. Let's go around roller coaster. I mean, those are the 2 most common rides at a theme park, right? I don't like either of them personally because I'm afraid of heights. And then the G-forces on the roller coaster make it even worse, especially on that first drop. But if I had to pick between the 2, at least a roller coaster would be over quicker than the Ferris wheel.
Roller coaster? There's a long line for that and a super scary ride too. Sensei, wait for me. Don't leave me here alone.
Wow. And so I rode some fun rides with Yuzu. I feel like there's one of the few choices that Sensei gets to make that actually make a difference with what the dialogue is. Because a lot of times he says both. Or a lot of times it's like either one works.
I had fun today. Theme parks are always fun places to visit, but I had more fun because I came with you.
I had fun too. Also been a long time since I've been to a theme park.
So, before we say goodbye, I have a gift for you, Sensei. Are you asking if the free pass to the theme park was the gift? No, it wasn't. That's just something I requested because I wanted to hang out with you. I bought the members gifts they like, but I felt that any gift I got for you wouldn't be good enough. So after a lot of thinking, this is what I came up with. It's something you can use anytime you need to, Sensei. It's Yuzu's Season Pass.
Yuzu Season Pass? Is this like the thing that we gave to Seiya? Ah, she's cute! He's cute here! Wow, that's a huge forehead.
先生とじゃなかったらできなかったと思います。みんなにプレゼントができたのは先生のおかげです。
Ah, that's cute.
先生が助けてくれたように、先生に私が必要な瞬間が来たら何でも言ってくださいね。
I wanna head at her right now.
必ず恩返しします。
Wow, she changed a lot in just her Momo talk. Well, maybe not changed a lot, but she grew a lot in her Momo talk. From wanting to stay in the closet to actually doing a part-time job regularly. Wow.
I'm glad you like it. Can you ask me for anything if you use the pass? Yes, of course. Anything. What are you thinking? I didn't give it to you with that in mind.
With what in mind? What are you thinking, Yuzu? Have you played Edogaze too? She probably has, but still. What are you thinking?
It may be a free pass, but I would never allow anything weird. Never. Never allow that.
She wasn't against it at the end of the day, but I would never do anything like that to Yuzu. No, I don't see her like that.
Oh, we actually got a picture of it.
Wait, how many Yuzu tickets did she give us? There's like number 1, but there's something else attached to it. Yuzu no Furi Pasu. Itsu demo. Crap, I keep forgetting what this kanji is.
Itsu demo something de kudasai.
Oh, I guess use it, yeah.
Yoite? Yoite kudasai?
That's cute. I wish we had more of these in the MomoTalks though. She thought about it, true. She's played enough games to know where this was gonna go, eventually.
You're giving back the ticket I gave you? Is there anything you want me to do, Sensei?
Buy me some bread and milk on the way to Shale. That's it. That's it. I feel like it's a waste of tickets. If I were to use a ticket on Yuzu, I feel like I would like to just use it to cuddle with her. Cuddle with her, play tic-tac-toe on her forehead, and head pat her a lot. That's what I would do with it. I don't know if that counts as weird though.
I know I said anything, but please don't use the free pass on something like that. I can do that for you without the pass I gave you.
Also, I think there's a second time. Well, not the second time. This would be technically the first time, and the second time would be Neru. But there's like the second time I've seen anyway that we're in a theme park with someone. You're the cuddle type of person? I do like cuddling. Yes, I do. I do. I don't know. There's just something comforting about that. Like, I'm not a hugger. Like, if I meet people and stuff like that, I'm not really a hugger, but I don't mind receiving hugs and then returning the hug. But when it comes to like just alone time and stuff like that, yeah, just cuddling is nice sometimes. Yuzu going out of comfort zone for Sensei, yeah. Okay, where's the head pat? This is such a generic background music, but then again, they use a lot of stuff. I want to see this first though. Yep, you see this? You see this? Let's make a tic-tac-toe board over here. Circle, X. I wish I can draw on your head right now. I don't have that capability. She's unsure. She's unsure, but she's accepting it. Welcome, Renan. Welcome. Well, I dedicate this head pat to everyone that wants to give head pats to Yuzu. Holy crap, though. That's a huge forehead. I feel like... Do we have anyone else with as big as a forehead as Yuzu other than Sora? I feel like there's very few students with a big forehead like this. Destroy her confidence for tic-tac-toe. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. To be fair, they probably didn't have a lot of choices of OST in the time. This is true. Especially it was the very beginning of the game. So, and a lot of the MomoTalks back then also were fairly simple. But this one, even for being an old MomoTalk, was actually pretty nice. I actually quite like this one. Is there any more? Oh, I guess she has more to say.
A lot of times when you lose things, you end up finding them in the weirdest places, huh?
Phenomenon many experience, remotes especially, or socks. Though socks sometimes just disappear and never come back. I still haven't found a pair of socks I apparently didn't even realize I was missing. TBH. TBH.
To be honest, I probably just forgot where I left it. But it's definitely not just me. That's where old stories of thieving pixies or other tricksters come from.
That's a fun fact.
So my best guess would be that you lost something? No. Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
So which is it? Is this her equipment? Equipment when we talk? Yeah, damn the gremlins. I actually okay. Has anyone here lost socks before in the washer or the dryer? If you use a dryer? Either way, has anyone lost socks in the laundry? I feel like that's for some reason super common. And I don't know why that's a thing. And there's like growing up, I keep talking about with my family talks about like sock monsters, like just grabbing socks from the laundry and never returning them. And we never find where the lost socks go. It's like, where the heck do the lost socks go? I don't know. It doesn't happen with underwear, but it happens with socks for some reason. The weirdest thing. All your socks are black so you can't know. Just burn all my clothes after wearing them. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of money right there. My socks also look more or less the same, but you know, so they're all white, but they're all like different makers and stuff like that. So I do pair them up and don't try not to mix them up because they feel weird if you mix them up sometimes. So I was talking with Yuzu in the game development department. What started off as a conversation about an old gaming article led us to organizing the bookshelf, and that led us to tidying up the whole club room. Wow, cleaning without Kay being around?
I just wanted to look up an old gaming review. And then I got so wrapped up in organizing these boxes, I let this turn into a ponderous cleaning session. I'm sorry for dragging you into such a tedium, Sensei.
It's fine. It's not like I was busy. Wow, there's so many game cartridges.
Well, this is the game development department's room after all. We collect all sorts of games for inspiration. Constant research is a key part of being a game developer.
True.
Although most of these days most of these are a little retro. They only run on vintage consoles.
Like we have some really old consoles in the back here, by the way. I recognize a Nintendo console here, though there's some really blocky ones that probably like Atari or Master Commodore or something. I don't know those consoles. And then we have like different controllers. We have an N64 controller. We have a stick. We have a Dreamcast controller is down here. I'm not sure if you can see it that easily. It's an Atari? Okay, I don't know what an Atari looks like, but I know it's old. They also have a GameCube. Or is that a GameCube? What does the Commodore 64 even look like? Actually, what does the Commodore 64 look like? Okay, I'm just curious. Atari. What is an Atari console? Oh, the Atari is just... Wait, so which one's the Atari here? So I see Atari, and it kind of looks like this flat one. One of these flat ones anyway. I'm not sure if it's a blue one back here. But there's also the Commodore 64. The heck is a Commodore 64? Commodore 64 looks like a regular computer. Like, actually looks like a PC. Is it this one over here with a screen? Maybe that's one of those, but it looks like a keyboard and PC combo thing. Interesting. Interesting.
What did you find, Sensei?
There's no label on this. Is this also a game CD? Yuzu! Oh wow, she has her own disc with her name on it.
Maybe. I don't really remember. Is there anything on the jewel case?
It says Yuzu at the bottom.
Oh, what? My name? Me? How? I don't remember making anything like that. Wait, could it be?
You don't know what this is either? In that case, let's load it onto the PC and see what it is. It's our very first game.
But wait, Sensei. That CD. Please let me examine it.
Is there a problem?
Well, it's more so... It might contain some sensitive and private materials.
Sure, let's go with that.
Why would something like this show up while Sensei's here?
Did you make an eroge back in the day? Is that what happened?
I'm really sorry, but could you maybe go into the hallway while I load this?
Can I just turn my back?
No, and plug your ears, please.
It almost sounds like just playing an eroge. Come on, we can handle it. We can handle it. Yuzu herded me out of the game development department club room. About 10 minutes passed. 10 minutes? Really?
Sensei, you can come in now. I'm sorry for earlier. I panicked.
Don't be. If it was personal, were you able to see what was on it?
Yes, it wasn't anything special. Well, it might not be special, but it was important.
What do you mean by that?
It was the Gold Master Disc for the Tales Saga Chronicle prototype. It's the first game I ever made.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, you don't know what Gold Master means? I'm sorry, I forgot to explain it. Software devs typically call a master disc with the final product in it the Gold Master. The term comes from the recording industry. Music producers would foil their records in gold for the sake of durability and pride. Now it's just an expression. All this to say that this disc has the final version of my first game. Clearly, it's not gold. No one does that anymore, I think. The CD holds the Tales Saga Chronicle prototype, all before we put it online. I was anxious about it, so scared that I shoved the CD in a box so I wouldn't have to think about so I wouldn't have to think about what it started. What it started? Okay, I wasn't sure if I read that right. I can't believe I forgot that I did that.
Are you okay now?
Yes, I'm fine. Fine enough, I suppose. I've never fully moved past all the reviews and criticism this game brought me. Still, now I have so many good memories that they more than make up for that bad period.
Yeah, she got flamed a lot for making that. I mean, if ours was anything to go by, it was horrible. It was absolutely terrible.
In retrospect, our club only came together because I released this prototype. If I never finished this game, I wouldn't have the bright and wonderful today I have now. Which is why I think I can do it. I can face it. It's alright.
Yeah, it is very precious. You never know if a jewel will sparkle until you polish it.
Yes, it's a golden memory, isn't it? My one and only. Now that I think about it, you've never played the Tales Saga Chronicle prototype, have you? Perhaps you'd like to give it a try?
Yeah, I'd love to. Oh, so we play the prototype and the finished product with Aris, I see.
This PC may have advanced internet, but it still has a CD drive. Let's put it in.
I really wish I knew what Tales Saga Chronicle looks like. All we have is Millennium Quest. And even Millennium Quest, you have to go to GitHub to play.
It might not be the most optimized. Loading could take a while. Error? How?
Warning! Corrupted code detected. System critical. CPU overload imminent. Oh, what? You were able to run it earlier, but now it's like broken? Analyzing code, concluding that this is unrefined malware of unknown purpose. With the security of the PC, the code will be eliminated. No, don't eliminate it. I don't think you can just delete stuff from a CD that way in any case.
But please don't delete my memories.
I'm pretty sure you just can't delete stuff off a CD like that. Thanks to some quick interference, Yuzu saved her CD from a tragic deletion. But I had to push my back I had to push back my Tales Chronicles Saga prototype playthrough to a much later date. Ah, okay, so didn't play it then, but eventually played it with Aris. Okay, I see. Was that her... Was that her thing? Oh, it was. Hold up. I need to check to see if that's actually what's in Yuzu's equipment slot. It is! It was! Okay. Final version of Tales Saga Chronicle prototype is saved here. She could barely stand to look at it. I see. Alright. Now time for this one. I am really curious of what she's gonna do with this. Because she's no longer in the robot. At least I don't expect her to be in the robot. So... Oh, I also have made Yuzu? Okay. Do we do Maid Yuzu before Arm Yuzu? I feel like we should go through all the Yuzus. And I haven't done Maid Yuzu yet. Do we do Maid Yuzu? I think we should do Maid Yuzu. Hold up. We're gonna have to rearrange this. I forgot I had her. So let's put you here. Sorry, we'll do this one for now. I made Yuzu. Oh yeah, she was welfare, wasn't she?
Sensei, do you like maid uniforms?
Yes, I do! Why do you ask? Yes, I do. Why do you ask?
It's no big deal, really. I was just thinking of adding a new character to a game I'm making. And I thought maybe I should be a maid. But maid uniforms have so many little details and so many variations, it's tricky. I'm not quite sure how to implement it.
How about asking CNC?
It's just that the CNC members are... they're a bit scary. I would really rather find something else.
That's fair. That is fair. New character design. I had to visit Millennium for Charlie business, so I decided to stop by the game development department while I was there. And there's no one here. But when I got to the club room, there was no one there. Did we check the locker? Open the cabinet door to hang up your coat. This again? that again.
Sensei? What are you doing here?
Sorry, I didn't realize you were in there. I brought some snacks! I brought some snacks. But why the maid uniform?
Oh, don't misunderstand. No, it's not like that. I wore it on my own free will. Or, well, it's not that I want to wear it, but... Just let me explain.
Explaining? Okay. After I managed to calm Yuzu down a bit, I listened to her explanation. A character design reference. Yeah, artist cosplay. And look at themselves in the mirror a lot.
Yeah, I wanted to add a maid character to the game we're working on now. But maid uniforms are really complicated. They're very structured with a lot of decorations. Midori was having a tough time with it. So I put on a maid uniform to model for her.
That makes sense, but why were you in the cabinet? Again, I thought we were past this.
Midori forgot something in the dorm. And I couldn't just stay in the club room by myself wearing a maid uniform. What if another student came in and saw me? They would definitely have made fun of me.
Can't you just tell them you're modeling?
Me? A model? Who would even believe that? It's not like I'm stylish or confident like the CNC members.
Yuzu, you're cute no matter what you wear. Your maid uniform's the best. You're cute!
Huh? Oh, what?
Don't worry so much about what the others think. You can be whatever you want, Yuzu. Okay, that calmed her down a bit.
Right. You're right. If I'm going to be the reference for a maid character in the game, I can't go into it with so much hesitation. It wouldn't be right. I can't do that to the fans who are excited for the game. Thank you, Sensei. Your words have really helped fill me with courage. But it's still a bit embarrassing. I think I'd like to change back to my school uniform before any other students see.
Yeah, is anyone gonna come in? Oh, wow! Of course, a random mob character will come in.
President Yuzu, are you here? I need your signature of confirmation on the official log for this quarter's presidential conference.
Yeah.
A maid uniform? And Charlotte Sensei's here too.
Oh no! I forgot I was here too. It's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like.
Well, you see, it's just... Sorry, I guess I'm interrupting.
No!
No, that's an explanation. Wait! Have a good day, bye!
No! And the rumors increase again. We had nothing to do with this!
I can't.
Oh no. Yuzu shoved herself back into the cabinet. It took a while to calm her down enough to show her face. I hope Yuka doesn't hear about that. That's it wouldn't take a lot to explain, but still.
Sensei, what kind of part-time job do you think I would be good at? I'm working on this new game, but I'm running out of resources. At this rate, the development budget's not going to be enough.
What type of jobs appeal to you? Oh, we're back to this conversation again?
I'm really not in the position to be picky. I'd rather not have to meet too many people.
In that case, I have a perfect cafe in mind. A cafe job! It's never busy when I visit, and the employees are all kind, so I think you'll feel comfortable there.
You think I should be a cafe employee? That sounds a bit scary. But since you think it'll be okay, Sensei, I'll give it a try.
Wow, she actually does a cafe job. Interesting. And she's not as opposed to it as she was with the convenience store job before. The next morning, I was working diligently in the executive office when... She runs all the way here. She runs all the way here.
No, it's too much. I know you said the cafe doesn't have a lot of customers, and that the staff is kind, but... You didn't say it was a maid cafe? I trusted you, Sensei. I trusted you.
Wow, I think this is the third time she said it already. Slow down, Yuzu. Did you run all the way here while working your part-time job?
No, I was still getting trained. The store hasn't opened yet. But the manager said I have to use a cute pose when I serve the food, so... I ran away.
I think she just really panicked, and so she had to come all the way here instead of sending a MomoTalk. That makes sense. That makes sense, though.
Oh, what do I do? I'm sure the manager isn't happy that I disappear in the middle of training. Oh no.
I'll call the store and explain.
Thank you.
I didn't realize you'd have such a hard time. I'm sorry I didn't explain properly. Yeah, we didn't explain it was a maid cafe.
No, it's okay. It's probably my fault. I'm always having these kinds of issues because of my shy personality. And it was like you said, all the employees were so kind, but they were also really energetic. Before I even finished introducing myself, I was suddenly whisked into a maid uniform and then training began immediately. When I heard that I'd need to see a bunch of strangers dressed as a maid, my vision went black and
There's no strangers here, Yuzu. Take deep breaths.
Okay, but... What do? I can't back out now. After all, you introduced me to the place, and I don't want to disappoint all the other employees. They were so nice. Talking to strangers, I could maybe do, but poses? Would it be okay if you practice first? Practice in front of sensei? But practice how? You can run through your maid duties first with someone you're used to. For now, just think of me as a master of the maid cafe. Maybe don't... I mean, he probably says both, but still. I see. Maid practice with you. That might be okay. It's not as scary since I know you after all. Even if I embarrass myself a little, it would be okay. Okay, I'm ready. Hanaoka Yuzu will do my best. Yuzu and I began the maid practice. Another random student's gonna come in here? I wonder if that's actually gonna happen. Oh, welcome, Master. Wrong! What? Wow, Sensei being so strict with this. Huh? How did I mess up already? If the maid's there, it must be the master's home. The right greeting is welcome back, not welcome. What did she say? What did she say? Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. If the maid's there, it must be the master's home. The right greeting is welcome back, not welcome. Wow, Sensei is being very picky. I see. I guess there's a lot I don't know about this. Okay, welcome back, Master. Here's the almond rice you ordered. Huh? That's it? What? Did I miss something again? You didn't cast a spell that makes the food delicious. Oh, oishikunare, oishikunare. There's a spell to make food delicious? I've never been to a maid cafe, so I don't know how this works other than what I've seen in anime. And I am very scared of going into a maid cafe. Not scared. Not scared. I'm just not brave enough to go into a maid cafe. I know it's supposed to be fun, but it's also like super cringy. And I don't know if I have the tolerance to stomach that. Be more delicious, moe kyun? And you really think that'll make the food taste better? Of course. Don't you know that love is the most important ingredient? If you say so, Sensei. Has she not seen that much anime? Be more delicious, moe kyun. She's trying her best. Oh, sorry I tripped. And I got food all over your clothes. I'm so sorry. What? How could that be a good thing? So you're saying I brought out the moe aspect of clumsy maids. The world of maids is so complex. Speaking of which, out of all CNC, I'm surprised none of them are actually clumsy. They're all competent. Very competent, even. And I'm exhausted. But I do think the practice helped. I feel like I can face customers now. I'm still not too sure how it'll go, honestly. But thank you so much for your help. And Sensei, maybe someday in the future, once I have a chance to settle in, please come visit me at my part-time job. I'll repay for your help with the best hospitality I can muster. Wow. Brave enough to actually say that. Do we get to see her in her part-time job? I wonder. Do we get to see you there? Sorry, Sensei. Did I miss a call from you? I was busy at work. No problem. I figured it was something like that. Anyway, why are you calling at this hour? Is everything okay? Yes, everything's fine. I just realized I'll be near your cafe tomorrow morning. Is it okay if I stop by for a visit? What? You want to visit the maid cafe? I mean, of course it's okay. I'm just a bit nervous.
Ah, we get to see it. We actually get to see it. A new break room. In the break room? I had to go to the area near Yuzu's maid cafe for work, so I stopped by for a visit. What does Sensei do? I know in Kei's MomoTalk, it mentions that he does a bunch of other stuff that's not just talking to students and stuff. Trade deficits and whatnot? Like, really?
Oh, I didn't know you would actually come. Welcome back to the Cafe Dramatic, Master.
Cafe Dramatic. Interesting. I'm back, Yuzu. How's work going?
I'm still not great at it, but I'm doing much better since you helped, Sensei.
Oh, it's the boss. Ah, Sensei, haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for introducing us to such a great student. The Queen's been a huge help around here. The Queen? The Queen?
Oh, they told me that I needed to use a nickname in the store. I wrote down the handle I use in games out of habit, and everyone just started calling me the Queen.
It's perfect. You need unique character concepts to make a top-notch maid cafe. I admit, she was so nervous at first that it made me nervous too. But I was wrong. She rarely makes mistakes, and she's so popular among the customers. Rarely makes mistakes. That's a huge change from the convenience store. Plus, just the other day, the cafe's accounting software was malfunctioning. Oh boy, was I freaking out. But it was no big deal for the Queen. She figured out how to fix the bug in no time. I never wanted to call her the Queen so much as in that moment. I'm glad you're sitting in so well here.
Sure. So, Sensei, Master, let me take you to your table.
Despite what the manager said, Yuzu kept making mistakes the whole time. Oh, okay.
Here's your order. Maid Dramatic Special Alma Rice.
Huh? I only ordered a melon soda though.
My apologies. I'll bring that out right away. Now, let me cast a magic spell that makes the food taste delicious. Be more delicious.
Revivify. Revivify? Revivify? Is that an RPG skill?
That doesn't seem like the right spell.
Oh no, did she spill something this time for reals? Oh no, she's tripped.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ah, you got juice on my shirt. That looks like it'll stain.
I'm so sorry. Let me wipe it up for you right away.
Huh. Why is the Queen making so many mistakes today? It's unlike her. Your Majesty, can you please come this way for a moment?
I'm so sorry. I keep making silly mistakes. And in front of the customers too.
It's fine. I'm more worried about you. Is everything okay? I think it's because Sensei's here that she's messing up. You seem particularly nervous today.
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. But it's almost time for your break. Why don't you go to the break room and rest up a bit?
Okay.
Is she normally like this? No, not at all. Not since that first day. I just hope there's not a rush this afternoon. Well, yeah, that's definitely our fault right there. But Yuzu didn't show up after her break was over. Look for Yuzu. She's probably in the closet. I looked over in the cafe, but Yuzu was nowhere to be found. Out of ideas, I took the back door to the alley behind the shop. Oh, she's back here.
Please move.
She got cornered by cats. Of course it would be cats.
You're on my skirt. I have to go back into the shop.
Yuzu? Ah! Dang, those are some floofy cats. She was hiding in there. The cats found her. Ah, that's cute though.
これは寝ている間に入ってきちゃったみたいで。
Yeah, these cats look like they're not gonna move anytime soon. Why are you in the storage container and not the break room?
その休憩室には他の方もいますから。座っていると話しかけられちゃって。
She's still not used to that part, huh? She's still not used to talking to the other people.
リボンはどこで買ったのとか、お休みの日には何してるのとか。
Wait, Yuzu, how long have you been here
い
again?
ろいろ質問されるので、思わず逃げてしまって。
Wow. Wow.
見つけたのがここだったんです。まさか猫の休憩所だったなんて。
The cat break room. Well, this one down here is chilling.
ちょっと待ってください。出ます。今出ますから。くすぐったい。
The cat down here, the cat up here. I moved the cat and helped Yuzu out of the storage container.
Thank you for your help. But, Sensei, why are you back here?
I got worried when you didn't come back, Yuzu. I thought you might not be feeling well.
No, there's no problem. Physically, I'm totally fine. You thought I looked nervous all morning? Maybe that was because you were there, Sensei.
I made you nervous?
Yes. Before, during our practice, you helped me so much. I would never have gotten up the courage to do this otherwise. But now that you're here to see me in action, I got scared. You're always so kind to me, no matter how anxious or scared I get. I want to show you a better side of myself. And my head got filled up with that thought that I needed to do better than usual. So much so that I started making all those mistakes.
There's no need to worry so much about it. I'm not here today as Sensei. I'm here as Master. I am here as Master Sensei.
Right, you're right. I overcomplicated things. When I'm in the shop, my role is to be a maid, not a student. Trying to do both at once really made me look ridiculous, didn't it? Okay, just like you said, while we're here, I'm the queen, and not Hanaoka Yuzu. I'll do my best to serve you.
Glad to hear it.
But what do I do about all the customers from this morning? They must be so disappointed about all my mistakes.
Don't worry too much about it. I'll take responsibility if anyone's angry.
Oh, okay.
Queen, where you been? You're just not back from your break?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're here now. But you better get ready. All the customers from this morning are back, and they're dying to see you.
What? Oh no, everyone came back to complain?
No, nothing like that. One of them said to me, "This is the first old school clumsy maid I've seen in a while." I'm sure they're all thinking that. They're thrilled. They all requested you as soon as we opened the door. As soon as we opened for the afternoon. Wow. Clumsy maid. I don't think we can do a repeat performance on that. Okay, Queen, enough chit-chat. There's a tons of guests waiting for you, waiting on you right now. Go get ready.
Well, I got more popular because I made mistakes?
Sounds like your guests liked it, Queen. That's great.
I can't do this anymore.
It would be, it would be, what do you call this? Exhausting to keep doing that. Yuzu, feeling pressured all afternoon, made mistake after mistake. All of the customers were very happy. The number of requests for Yuzu that day broke a cafe-wide record. Wow. Wow. Didn't think it would be so popular. Hat. Okay, just a sec. I had to fix something. Okay, Yuzu, let me see what we can do here. I wish I can interact with the animals when they're here though, but it's like, nah. Can I do anything with you? Let's see. Oh, wait, I think her blush actually got stronger when you do this. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The blush gets stronger, and she's like, not right now, Sensei, not right now. She is very cute when doing this, though. Yes, there's a cat there. There's a cat over here. There's probably even a cat behind you. We just can't see it. Is that it? Is that it for those MomoTalks? Oh no, there's another one.
I've been too focused on the game I'm working on lately, and I'm afraid my workspace has gotten a bit messy. I need to spend the day cleaning while the other club members are out.
You're working hard.
I'll drop by to help if I have time. Huh? Why? I always clean up alone.
Do you? I just thought it'd be easier with an extra set of hands.
Oh, thanks, but I'm alright. Thank you for the offer, though.
So she's always the one that cleans up and not everyone else. That kind of makes sense. I visit the club room to help clean up. We got flashbanged. Oh, she's in her regular clothes this time. Yuzu?
Sensei, when did you get here? Oh, just now? What brings you to the game development department today?
Since you said you'd be cleaning up all by yourself, I stopped by to help.
I see. Thank you. But it's really okay. I'm almost done.
What about all the empty snack wrappers on the floor? What about all the empty cans on your desk? What about all those?
Huh? What about them?
Oh, when she said clean up, she didn't do an actual cleaning.
Oh, there's been a misunderstanding. I didn't mean cleaning the club room. I meant cleaning my computer. The computer's memory is a lot like a physical workspace. If I don't go through and clean out all the temp files every now and again, it slows the whole computer down.
I don't do that. Is that something I should be doing?
The data's really been piling up lately, and I've noticed a significant impact on the computer's speed. So the cleaning I mentioned was on the PC, deleting unnecessary files and cleaning up the registry.
So that's why you said you could do it by yourself. When were you planning on cleaning up the club room?
Huh? Cleaning the club room? I don't know. There's still a lot of work to do on this game, and none of the other club members seem to mind, so I was just gonna do it later.
Okay, never mind, they're all slobs. The longer you put off cleaning, the longer it will take. As long as I'm here, let's do it now. I'll help.
But I don't have a change of clothes, and I don't want these ones to get dirty.
Not to worry, I came prepared. I thought you might need something. So I stopped by Maid Dramatic and picked up your uniform.
What? Why? but I guess I don't want the mess to get worse. And I don't have anything else to wear.
Do you need to change into a different set of clothes to clean? I feel like you don't, especially if you're not doing anything wet.
And this outfit is made for cleaning after all. I'll go change in the cabinet.
Or Sensei could just step out. Yuzu and I worked hard cleaning up the club room.
I think we're done. Thanks for your help.
Good work, Yuzu.
You were right. I'm glad we cleaned up. Looking around at a neatly organized room is very motivating. It's still embarrassing to wear a maid uniform here, though. I'm gonna go change before anyone sees.
And someone else steps in? Not again! They had to sneak this in one more time. At least one more time.
President Yuzu, do you have a moment? I have a question. The boss in the game I borrowed from you has such an unpredictable pattern.
And Sensei is in here again. And there's a second time. It's like, Sensei, do you want to talk about something? Yeah, do you want to talk about this? Yeah.
The thing is... Sorry, I'm sorry, I got in the way again.
Oh, you're the same one from last time.
You're misunderstanding. I'll come back later. I can't...
No! Yuzu retreated to the cabin again. This time it took even longer to calm her down. Especially since it was the second time. Wow. I guess that was it. They really just wanted to sneak in one more scene where someone walks into Yuzu in the maid outfit. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Alright. I guess this one's next. Let's see. Where... Holy crap, she's like all the way down there. All the way down there. Here, no. 404 not found. Yuzu armed. Wait, hold up. Oh wait, no, I went to the wrong place. It's supposed to be here. 404 not found. Huh.
Sensei, I can no longer get inside the cabinet. Actually, I want to go in, but I also don't.
Yuzu? Refusing a cabinet? I'm coming over.
What? No, wait. You don't have to come, but... Please?
Why can't she go into the cabinet? Cabinet phobia? What? After two after two versions of going to the cabinet, now she no longer goes in it? Yuzu, are you okay? What's wrong? Why, what's wrong with the cabinet?
Sensei, it's really not that big of a deal. Huh? You think I'm showing a hidden side of myself? And that in itself is a big deal? To be honest, you're right, Sensei. I no longer feel comfortable in the cabinet.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? See, there's a serious matter. There's a major shift in your status quo.
Well, if you put it that way, it really hits home.
How long have you found the cabinet uncomfortable?
Well, I think it started right after we came home. After everything with the Steel Continent.
Oh, okay. So the Yuzu pilot suit MomoTalks never takes place in the Steel Continent. Interesting. Is it because it's such a dark place? Is it reserved from bad memories?
No, I don't think it's that. I'm not afraid of the dark. That's not to say what happened on the Steel Continent has nothing to do with it. See, when I enter a cramped space like the cabinet, my heart starts racing. It feels like the floor is going to drop at any second.
Oh! She had one too many experiences with a drop pod. I see. Okay, no, it's not about the cabinet. It's about the drop pod. The drop pod and not even the mech, actually. Like the floors is going to drop?
Yes, it reminds me of the pod on the transport ship. When I'm stuck in a cramped space and can't move, I feel as if the floor might suddenly fall, ejecting me out into the open. And then I'll be in a battle I'm not ready for, and I just can't relax in there like I used to. I get so anxious.
This is a problem. Didn't think the drop pod would translate to the cabinet.
But Sensei, it could be that it's actually a good thing?
A good thing?
Yes, since I can't shut myself in the cabinet anymore, it may give me the opportunity to go out more like everyone else. Meet more people, be social.
You're the one saying this? Wow, you have changed. Not the change we expected from the drop pod, but you know what? We'll take it. It's like shock therapy.
So maybe it's for the best. It'll force me to be more normal. That's what I was thinking anyway.
Do you really mean that? No, I don't think she means it. She wants to go back into her cabinet.
Don't you think it would be a positive change, Sensei?
I think it's great to want to grow and move forward, but it's not good if that motivation stems from anxiety or avoidance.
You're right, Sensei. I don't think I'm properly prepared to venture outside. Not yet. Above all, I know what I need, and that's a safe place to hide when strangers or Yuka suddenly barges into the club room. And,
well, then we don't have a choice. Training begins now. Let's get you back into the closet. In that case, shall we practice getting back into the cabinet?
Huh? Training? That's... Sensei?
So when does the pilot suit come in? Oh, she has to wear this now. She has to wear this now for training.
Wait, why am I wearing this?
There she is, unstoppable UZQueen, ready for battle.
Why are you talking like a commentator? You're the one who told me to wear this, Sensei. Huh? You want me to enter the cabinet like this? Wait, that's... This actually makes it even scarier. This is what I was wearing every time I was dropped and ejected, with a parachute. Now I'm being haunted by memories of the Neo Vanguard's cockpit too.
She doesn't want to get back into the robot.
Huh?
I firmly held Yuzu's trembling hands.
Sensei? What? You want me to try sitting in the cabinet again? Like this?
Alright, Yuzu, get into the cabinet.
Well, one moment.
How is it?
I'm not sure. I guess I'm a little relieved. I wonder why. All I'm doing is sitting in the same space as before. But I feel a lot better.
Well, that's because I'm holding on to you, Yuzu. Now, even if the ground gives way or something springs up, it's okay. I'll always hold on tight so you don't go flying away.
You'll always hold me. Thank you, Sensei.
Okay, hopefully she doesn't get too dependent on this one though, because we gotta let go eventually. And so I held Yuzu's hand as we sat inside the cabinet for a while. Well, I guess she's slowly getting used to it.
Sensei, I didn't know games could be this difficult. Yuzu? Struggling with a game?
I'm coming over. First a cabinet and now struggling with a game? What kind of game are you playing?
What? No. I'm really okay, at least this time.
What kind of game are you playing?
UZQueen slump.
I couldn't believe that Yuzu would find a game difficult. Baffled, I rushed over to Millennium. Like, things are not the same as before. Oh wow, mobs.
Hey, have you played that new game? You know, the one that came out last month?
Huh? A game?
Oh, the new fighting game
Simulion Quest? Simulion Quest. I don't think I've heard anything similar.
Yeah, I love the near future cyberpunk setting. The world building is immersive and the interactions are super detailed. And the animations are buttery smooth. But isn't it a little strange? Strange? Oh, if you're talking about the optimization thing, the developer posted an announcement about it the other day. They're working on a patch and... No, that's not it. I mean, isn't it weird that UZQueen isn't in the rankings? The board opened a week ago and she's nowhere on it.
UZQueen.
Oh right, UZQueen's always dominating the fighting game rankings. How strange. Wow, maybe she's on vacation? Or sick? What could have happened to her? I hope she's okay.
After overhearing the conversation, I walked even faster. This cannot be right. What is going on? Why is everything so wrong? Yuzu, are you okay?
Sensei?
Is she in the suit? Oh no, she's in her uniform. Okay.
What's the matter? Why are you in such a rush? Please catch your breath.
Nothing's happened to you, right, Yuzu?
Huh? Of course not, Sensei. Look, I can enter the cabinet perfectly fine now. Don't tell me that you came here because of my MomoTalk. All I said was that the game was a little hard. You're worried because there's a new side of me that you've never seen before?
It is, kind of.
Now that I think about it, that's true. I almost never had difficulty playing a game.
Would that game's name happen to be Simulion Quest?
How did you know?
I told her about the conversation overheard on campus.
I see. As you already learned, I haven't been able to properly master this game yet. Because, well... Do you want to see it for yourself?
I wish I could actually see it for myself. Yuzu booted up Simulion Quest. As soon as the game started and she pulled out the peripherals, I suspected why she'd been having a hard time. You have to fight with your own hands. It's a VR game! Oh! That's interesting. I don't think I've heard of VR fighting game yet.
Yes, it's not about buttons or timing. You have to move your entire body to dodge an attack. But for me, it would be one thing if I were just using my hands, but using my whole body feels so stiff and awkward, so... I really wanted to give it a proper try. But even the tutorial was difficult.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I did see some fan art of, like, if you gave Yuzu a Ring Fit controller, she would probably die from using the Ring Fit controller.
Huh? You'd like to give it a go, Sensei? Well, there is a two-player co-op mode, but... You have an idea?
So a VR game where you actually have to be physical. Not this again! It's like, why are we wearing this again?
Why am I wearing this again? Oh, because it looks like that's what the protagonist wears? Well, that's not exactly wrong, but still, isn't this a bit much?
Now then, get on my shoulders, Yuzu. On the shoulders? Get on your shoulders?
What?
I picked up Yuzu as if I were giving her a piggyback ride. Why are we doing this? I'm confused.
I'm so high up. Sensei, This isn't how you're meant to play two-player co-op.
But it's reflecting the game, see? Look, your character is on piggyback. Okay.
That's true, but
I'll handle moving the body, pilot. Concentrate on your job, Yuzu. Oh. Wait. I'm trying to imagine this right now, and I'm like thinking, okay, this VR is extremely, what do you call this? This VR is extremely advanced, because I don't think VR these days, even these days, like track whole body just yet. Though I think I've seen like whole body controllers. I did see someone do, was it Elden Ring? With a full body controller. That was pretty neat, actually. That was pretty neat. But I don't know if piloting Sensei would be a good idea in this case. Also, a little bit weird. Also, Yuzu thighs. Actually, is it Yuzu thighs? Wait, is she? He said piggyback. If it's a piggyback, how is she supposed to do anything? Anyway, I'll handle the body.
in that case, I'll handle surveillance and briefing. And I'll leave you in charge of moving and attacking Sensei.
Okay. So she's not actually doing anything except for watching. Alright, well, sounds good. Let's do this. Let's try it somehow. And so, after starting a two-player co-op game with Yuzu, it took less than a day to break into the top rankings. After that, players flooded the Simulating Quest forums. They posted screenshots and wrote personal accounts of seeing a unique co-op piggyback party sweeping through the bosses. However, despite all the interest, UZQueen proved to be the only player capable of replicating this technique. Wow. That's an interesting way to do that. So is that what the Live 2D is? No, it's a different one. She keeps on getting to VR lately. What the heck?
Sensei, you know the Virtual Boss 4.0, the new VR gaming console? Did you get one?
Not even close. I do not have any VR systems. I don't know if I would like to do a VR system. I don't think there's even a game on VR that I would even like to see yet. Or play yet. I couldn't even load into the sales page.
I didn't get it either. It's always like this, but this new model seems really popular.
We're not completely out of luck.
What? Is there another way to buy one? Not through scalpers, right?
Not buying exactly. What are we doing? Gaming tournament. The answer is to enter a gaming tournament to win it.
I can't believe the gaming tournament's offering a virtual boss as a grand prize. Well, considering how popular and scarce it is, it's definitely worthy of the top spot. Wait a minute. So that was your plan? You think I should just win the tournament and get a virtual boss that way?
Hey, Lypios! Welcome, welcome! How's it going? We're working on Yuzu's armed MomoTalks. We did quite a few before this too, but thanks for dropping by. Thanks for making it. Well, I wonder what kind of tournament we're gonna get her into. If it's a fighting game tournament, it's in the bag. But if it's another VR tournament, that might be awkward. Why? Are you scared?
No, just give me the command, Sensei. When it comes to gaming, I'm the... Oh, wait a second. This is a tournament for which game? Simulating Quest? That's a VR game we played together, Sensei.
Oh, wow. Of course it'd be... You have to beat them in VR to get the VR game console.
I have a chance, maybe. I'm definitely getting the hang of it. But I'm not confident enough to fight solo.
And that's why I signed us up for two-person co-op. More piggybacking! Wait, but here's the funny part though. Here's the funny part. Considering that the way they played this game was a piggybacking co-op, like literally her on Sensei's back. And Sensei was doing all the attacking. I think that's kind of impressive. I guess as long as you listen to Yuzu, everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Huh? You're going to join me? You can't send an ally into battle alone. What a line, Sensei. Of course, with Simulating quests, I'd probably have a hard time making it through the preliminaries solo.
Sensei's just the legs. This is fair too. This is fair.
So thank you, Sensei. Let's aim for the championship prize.
By the way, Yuzu, there are additional requirements to enter the Simulating Quest tournament.
Requirements.
Uh-huh. What do we have? A few days passed, and it was finally time for the tournament. Oh wow, it's been a while since we've seen the Kivoto Stadium. No way! Yes way! How else are we gonna get you into the pilot outfit? I mean, after Sealed Continent, the outfit was like, you know, was never gonna see the light of day again. Except in very special situations. Yeah, I feel like, I think all of the, of all the Decagrammaton MomoTalks, this is the only one that's all post-EX. Even K, which is mostly post-EX, had one that was during the event itself. But this is like, oh, past it. Eventually, we'll get Momoi and Yuzu, not Momoi and Yuzu, Momoi and Midori, and I really am curious how they're gonna do that one.
No way, I trusted you, Sensei, I trusted you.
This is the fourth time you said that, Yuzu. Once here, once in as a maid, and 2 times in the first one. This is a reoccurring line for Yuzu, it seems. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Calm down, Yuzu. Everyone's wearing in-game outfits, aren't they? Just think of it as cosplay convention.
Everyone? I see quite a few people dressed normally. Even if you're wearing a regular suit, Sensei.
I'm cosplaying as an NPC. Suits are official armor of adults, after all. Wow.
If I'd known this would happen, I would have just worn my normal clothes. Well, I won't deny that this outfit is perfect for playing VR games, but...
looks like it's starting. Let's head inside, Yuzu. I like it when Yuzu cringes like that. From that point on, Yuzu stayed glued to my back. I do feel like I've seen fighting game people cosplay too, so it's not like it wouldn't be unusual. Don't think Yuzu would like to claim my shoulders with her regular clothes. A climb? My regular clothes, you see the jacket here? The jacket would just fall off, so I don't know if that's easy to grip onto. That would be really tough though. Alright, let's do this kind of properly. This is what you came for, people. It's time for the finals, and things are heating up. And now, let's welcome our challengers to the stage. Introducing the legendary duo who climbed the Simulating Quest ranks in record time. UZQueen and Throne. Throne? Wow, you know what? That's, I think that's the first time we got in a name for Sensei. Well, no, we've had Master and other things before, but Throne? Throne is a interesting name to give to Sensei. I know what he is there, but still. Let's give them a hand, everybody. Oh, hey! We got the Hyaku mobs, too. I actually like these mobs. You like your plain white dress shirts with a dress? But I like this mob a lot. I really like seeing it. I'm surprised to see this Trinity mob here too.
UZQueen? They just said UZQueen, right? So she decided to compete after all. And look at that fit! She's got the aura of a master. But what on earth is that stance?
The piggyback stance.
She must be part of that bizarre piggyback duo that kept sweeping through the bosses. That was UZQueen the whole time? A chance to watch UZQueen playing live. I can't miss a second. Sensei... The piggyback stance doesn't really seem appropriate to do in public.
It is a weird one.
I'm so embarrassed, I can barely think. I can't concentrate on the game like this.
Yuzu.
Yes?
Just for now, imagine the world of Simuli in Quest is real.
But... if the game world were real, we'd be in a life-threatening situation with swords drawn. Won't thinking about it that way just make me feel more anxious? That may be getting too immersed.
Isn't VR supposed to be immersive anyway? But then again, I wouldn't know.
So in the end, we have to defeat UZQueen to win the championship. I can't believe UZQueen was the one using that weird stance the whole time. What should we do? Forget about UZQueen, I'm looking through the forums. No one has a clue how to counter the piggyback stance. Don't worry, I got a surefire strategy. Set aside UZQueen and look at Throne. Since her partner is just an ordinary player, if we take them out first, we'll have a chance to win. Let's rock. Sensei, be careful.
Huh? Why are they targeting me? Because you're the weak one. That you're the weak one.
If this game were reality, I wouldn't be embarrassed by this outfit or the stares of everyone around me. What I'd really focus on is... Sensei, watch out.
Oh?
What happened? In an instant, she found our weak points?
What a turn! A blink of an eye, a flash, and UZQueen and Throne have claimed victory!
Did you just see that? Right before Throne was attacked, UZQueen struck both their weak spots with blazing speed. It was so fast I didn't catch it. How was that actually possible? Can we get an instant replay? Sensei, are you okay?
I'm fine. Welcome, Smugboar. Welcome. We haven't gotten to our live 2D yet, but I think we're getting close. More importantly, how did you do that?
I don't really know. I suppose I changed my reality. I imagined that you were in actual danger and my hands move faster than my thoughts.
Well, you did get a lot of training of that in the Steel Continent, so... People don't know, but we have heroes here on stage right now.
Before I realized it, I was exploring their weaknesses.
That was very impressive concentration. Just look at that smile.
Still, I'm relieved. And now we finally have a virtual boss. UZQueen, could you show us that move again? But please, walk me through it. I've never faced anything like it. If you're interested, you can even hit me in real life. Me too. I want to get hit again.
No. I don't think she'd like that.
Hit me too. Oh, me. Hit me too, UZQueen. Yes. I can't help but feel like the requests are getting a little strange. She's not used to
all the people saying hit me or step on me. And all that stuff. Never mind. I was joking about the step on me. Someone actually said it.
Please, UZQueen, step on me. I'll pay good money to get struck by UZQueen. Destroy me, Queen. This isn't good. Sensei, please help.
Wow.
UZQueen. Sensei.
Wow. I think this is actually the first time she's been out in front of people. So, I mean, she's always been a legend online. Well, in like fighting games and stuff, but I think it's the first time she's been out in front of people as a legend. I managed to lead Yuzu, who was struggling to escape the crowd, out of the venue. I really think Yuzu's Mystic's having a is having a reaction time faster than normal. like Somnium Files. I've played the first Somnium Files. I have not played the second one. I've been meaning to find time to do it, but I haven't been able to. Like, there's a lot of VNs I want to play. There's also a lot of other games I want to play. I just don't know the best time to stream it. I tried streaming in my mornings. I'm not sure where everyone else is right now, but according to YouTube, that's when most people are up, up and watching in the channel. So I try to do that, and it's kind of hit or miss. So I'll try to maybe stream around this time a little bit more often in the future. But yeah, I actually like the first Somnium Files game. I wasn't quite ready for the twist at the end, but that was pretty nice. Though I'm really curious what the second one is like. But yeah, these NPCs were like, they're basically us, but I don't know if I would be asking Yuzu specifically to like step on me or hit me or anything like that. I reserve that for other students. Who exactly? I'm not sure right now, but K would be one of them. K would be one of them. Alright, see you later, Smugbora.
What a disaster. I just hope nobody got the wrong idea from all that screaming.
But Yuzu, that shows that they admire your incredible talent.
Don't say that. I don't want anyone else asking me to. Anyway, the host just sent a Virtual Boss 4.0 to the club room. They had to because I forgot to claim at the venue. So if you don't mind, how about we play some Virtual Boss together? I have some console exclusive titles.
Exclusive Yuzu? I'm coming over.
Great, I'll be waiting for you.
Yuzu is wife material, not waifu. Wife. Interesting. For me personally, I like Yuzu, but I'm not sure she's wife material for me. But she's definitely head padding material, that's for sure. Okay, I think we got one more MomoTalk for her.
Sensei, I think I'm getting the hang of VR. My movements feel less wobbly. I feel less motion sick.
There is no gaming challenge that UZQueen can't conquer.
Don't tease me.
Ah, we finally get this one! World Salvation and Gamers. Oh, this background music. Interesting.
Don't mention it.
Wait, she's just in the suit right away. We don't even have to coax her or trick her into using it this time.
Thank you so much, everyone. It was my honor, truly.
And she's interacting with people in the game? Through voice chat? Wow. I think in these past 3 MomoTalks that we've done, she has changed a lot. I mean, you can say that for a lot of students from the beginning until their most recent alts, but still, that's huge. Yuzu?
Huh? That voice. Sensei? How long have you been here?
You were in the middle of a VR game, I see. Who are you talking to?
Huh? Well, I was being thanked by the people in the game. There was a ceremony. I know they're just NPCs, but...
Oh, okay, not real people. Not real people. For a moment there, I had a little hope.
They were thanking me for saving their world.
So you were the world's savior.
What do you mean, savior? Still, for the first time in a long time, I felt a sense of pride. The only thing I'm really good at is games. In real life, I haven't saved a single person.
You have not saved a single person? Girl, did you forget what you did back on the Steel Continent? Did you forget what happened back then? You saved everyone. You saved everyone in that giant robot fight even. If we're just counting that.
But in games, someone like me can save the entire world. Of course, it's really just a game storyline and nothing more. So it really doesn't mean much.
But there's no reason why a game can't be reality.
Hmm? What do you mean? Isn't reality found in every moment we live through? Come to think of it, even if the world inside the game is virtual, the joy, pride, and sense of accomplishments I felt there, those things at least were definitely real.
And the games that you make, those worlds will be meaningful to someone else.
My worlds could have that kind of meaning to someone. Then, Sensei, the world I've saved, would you like to look at it with me?
We actually get to see the game.
There was no reason to refuse.
Yuzu handed me another VR headset.
We entered the game together.
Do we get to see a different thing? Oh no, it's just a live 2D. She's taken a little bit of damage. And her suit is slightly loose. Not the 6-7! No! I didn't even notice that until you mentioned it. Wait, is that a tower in the back? Is this Sword Art Online? Oh, she looks very nice like that. Look at the Yuzu collarbone. Yuzu collarbone. It is very nice. She looks very serious. A serious Yuzu is not something you see all the time. Ah, that's cute. She looks, I mean, she feels a lot different here compared to the previous two MomoTalks. A lot more mature. Come to think of it, why did the music cut off just then? Come to think of it, Yuzu, you seem to be fond of that outfit now. She's gotten used to it.
Outfit? It's just the clothing that suits this game best.
So, do you play like this in front of the other club members? Because, I mean, they might not mind it, but still. It's, interesting.
That's all, really. You can't be too picky about what to wear when saving the world, can you?
Smile with satisfaction. Smile with satisfaction.
Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing. Afterward, Yuzu and I spent quite some time looking through her now peaceful world. One of these days, our VR is gonna be like that. I don't know. I don't think I would like a full dive VR, but it's probably gonna happen eventually. Interesting. I feel like for the most part, we don't get any after episode MomoTalks with on this one. 6-7. Ah, seriously. That was. Didn't even notice that. I don't know what it is about this Yuzu. I mean, her hair's always been a little bit messy, but for some reason, she's giving like a very nice mature vibe here compared to usual. I'm also trying to look at her suit a little bit. I can't tell where her stomach is. I think her stomach's like right around here. But it's a little hard to tell. But this thing, this part, this part right here, and I will zoom in on it for emphasis. This part right here is, I think, a little bit. It's nice. It's very nice. Just seeing the collarbone, because even if you look at her swimsuit version, her swimsuit, if for people who didn't see it earlier, let me put it up on screen. The swimsuit doesn't even show collarbone. Even though she has her shoulders out, she covers it with her hair. This thing. But you do get to see her belly button, which is kind of nice. And her thighs. Pretty plump thighs. Not super thick, but pretty plump. Much to be appreciated. Did you already do Arm Toki's MomoTalk? I did do Arm Toki's MomoTalk, and who did I do those MomoTalks with? I did that with Rio and Himari. It was the first Decagrammaton MomoTalks before I moved on to the rest of them. Okay, why is this? This is not. Okay, no. The sizing is correct. It just looks weird in OBS. But yeah, it should be there. Let me see. Can we do anything here? I think it's the only MomoTalk we've seen of her, the live 2D where she's like smiling all the time. The first one you can't even see her mouth. The second one, she's too busy getting pinned down by cats. And then this one, it's like calm, collected, mature looking. Hair still messy, but it gives her that look. And this is like the best. This is the best smile she's ever given us. It's very nice. Wait! Did her HP go up? An emote! Wait, hold up. I think her HP went up a little bit also when I... Oh, it went up by 2 points. It stops at 69! Why did it stop at 69? Why do you only get healed up to 69? Devs, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Is this why? I like this one though. It's a cute one. It's a really cute one. The blush emote. The blush emote's so nice. I wish I can like do other things with her. I don't know. It would just be nice to have a little bit more interactivity with the live 2Ds. But it is what it is. It is what it is. One more time. One more time. But why does it go to 269? Why? Oh. I'm just glad she's smiling. I'm just glad she's smiling. This insecure little bun. Oh wait, I forgot the after thing. I didn't look at it. Take a good look at her expression after it. Like I was so distracted by this emote, I didn't see that she was like looking away, all blushing also. It's very cute. It's very cute. I love that. Oh, she has another emote! An idol emote, PN. Does that change anything up here? I don't think it does. Can I just leave? Okay, let me just... We'll leave you an idol for a little bit. Let's leave you an idol for a little bit and see if you do anything else. Just repeat what you did earlier. I want to see it again. I want to see it again. We do have a lot of lily flowers for some reason around here. Is this lily? Is this gardenia? Is it something else? I don't know. But for some reason we have a very... I'm going to disappear for a second. We have a very prominent flower and the butterfly. Now we had a thing with butterflies at the end of Decagrammaton, and for some reason I don't think this is a coincidence. Though I don't know why they put it in Yuzu's thing, of all places. Okay. When do you actually do it? Can I... What if I just do that? And then wait for you to follow up? Or do I have to do something else? Do I have to do something else for you to do that? It's so random. I'm like waiting with bated breath. Oh, there it is. Ah, there it is. There it is. Ah, that's cute. That is actually very cute. Very, very cute. I wish I could see her more in the robot, but I'll take that. I'll take that. Is there any more? No, that was the end of it. That's all the end. That's the end of all the MomoTalks. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys want to see the other Decagrammaton MomoTalks, for people who are in Twitch, it's gonna be in the it's gonna be in the YouTube channel. I do stream on both YouTube and Twitch. YouTube is the main one. And I did all of the Decagrammaton MomoTalks. They are split into three different streams though, so just FYI. I do want to go through a little bit of the club stories. At the very least, I want to do the game dev department club story. Here's the thing about the game dev department club story. There's also a bunch here that says I've done it before, but I don't remember actually doing it. This is probably something I did a way back in the day, before I started streaming, where I just kind of went through this to collect pyros and stuff, and not actually read it. That was before streaming days, though. I do want to go back and do some of these eventually, or maybe eventually all of them. But I want to do the game dev departments. And is a Super Phenomenon Task Force here? They are not here. They are not here. And I still don't have Megu or Kasumi. Interesting. Interesting. One of these days. One of these days. Super Phenomenon Task Force is not here. But we have CNC. I wonder if they're gonna expand this eventually, because we do have Wild Hunt now, so I'm hoping to add Wild Hunt here. And do they have Spec Ops? They have the Red Winter Office. They don't have the Publishing Club. I don't see the Publishing Club. Oh, not that one. We're not doing this today. Not today. Alright, just a quick thing with a game dev club. I don't remember doing this, so we got this game of the year in the bag, Diaries of Avid and Enthusiastic Gamer Girls. Is this the one where they make the game? And no, that was in the main story. That was in the main story.
What are you up to, sis? Don't distract me, Midori. This is a critical moment. One more hit. Just one more hit and I'll be victorious. Oh, Student Fighter 2. You've been playing this game a lot lately, huh? Yep, they just added online matchmaking in the last update. Now we can play in real time with people at the arcade. I was starting to get bored because I was only finding easy opponents.
Really? I don't know how good a gamer Momo is, but she can't be that good.
But after a while, I finally ran into a worthy challenger. Good, I got him cornered. Now I just have to use a command grab to cancel their guard? What the heck? They did a guard evasion into an uppercut? Followed by a big combo and a finisher too?
Ah, Momoy, never change. Never change. Peach Fighter has been defeated. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Momoy.
What? Seriously? I made one tiny mistake at the end and I got the tables turned on me. So close. It was by a whisker. Nothing you can do about it though. A match is a match. I should send him a thank you message for that good game.
GG's.
Good game, Sukeban 312. Let's have a rematch sometime.
Of course, you try to be nice, and they're just gonna toss a get good noob at you. Wow, get good noob, lol.
What? That's completely uncalled for. Come on, what's with that attitude? You're acting like a child. You're the child here, not me. Actually, seeing how slow your moves were, maybe I should be calling you Granny instead. Granny? I almost beat you, remember? Is someone crying? Sorry, I don't speak loser. Where do you live? Give me your address right now.
You have been blocked. Wow. Are we gonna track this person?
Oh boy, that's rough. What the heck? What the heck is with this toxic player?
And we keep on memeing that Momo is actually toxic, but I don't think I've seen a single toxic gaming moment from her yet. Like, at all.
Well, since they did that, we're going on a real life hunt.
Oh no. Okay, first Otis, and then you. And I think I also saw a comic where Kay was also searching for people after like losing in a game.
What? Us too? You want us to come with you? Of course, intimidating the opponent is everything. I'm 100% sure that we're dealing with a video game nerd, so if we show up in a big group, they'll get scared and apologize. Aren't we just as nerdy as they are, though? Do you really have to get so worked up, sis? It's only a game. You lost and they trash talked you, that's all. Just a game? That's a matter of the game development department's dignity. That person not only trampled over my gesture of sportsmanship, but also called me a granny. A granny. Ugh. Absolutely unforgivable. You're angrier about being called a granny than losing the match. Actually, toxic players are a bad influence on the fighting game scene. If this kind of unpleasant experience becomes a norm every time someone plays a fighting game, who will ever play them? For the sake of a clean gaming environment, we must teach this toxic player a lesson by showing up their house and shooting them up. Okay, only in Blue Archive. I agree. When I was playing MMORPG a few days ago, my character got killed by a max level player. It was so painful that I just wanted to quit the game completely. But since then, I caught up to their level and have already had my revenge. You already reached max level? Seriously, your obsessiveness scares me sometimes.
Everyone has a little bit of gaming dysfunction. Yuzu being frame perfect on fighting games. Otis being obsessive, though she can handle it. I'm not sure what Momoy and Momoy and Midori's are, but it's something.
But don't you taunt the opponent sometimes when you win, sis? As soon as you finished a game of fruit jellies with me, you taunted me. You said I could beat you using my feet. Well, that's, It's okay to trash talk people you know. It's much more rude to say things like that to total strangers, is it now? Whatever. Anyway, when I searched this person's match history, I found out that they logged in 10 minutes ago from the nearby arcade. Which means that we can find them if we head over there right away. Let's track them down and get them to apologize for what they said. I happen to have some business at the arcade myself. I guess I wouldn't mind joining you. It is like a quest to defeat the general of a demon lord. A 4-player raid. I don't have any business at the arcade, and I don't want to get in a fight either. Can I sit this one out? No, in a group boss battle, each and every member has a critical role. Zone control works best when there are 4 players, each blocking a side. But still... Oh yeah, the new console you've been waiting for should be on display there. Aren't you curious about what kind of new function it has? A new console? You never go out on your own anyway. Let's take this opportunity to go see it together. What do you say? Oh, alright, fine. But I won't get involved. I'll just watch from behind. That's good enough. Ta-da! A 4-player party has been formed.
A 4-player party started by the rogue.
Alright, let's go teach that insolent troll a lesson.
And that's what part 2 is? Alright. Manners make it the game part 2.
It's much bigger than the last time you were here. Did they renovate the building or something? Seriously, whoa! They brought in the newest Space Cat machine! Yuzu, there's a new console display. Whoa, finally. The 15th generation of consoles is here.
15 generations is crazy. How many generations of consoles do we have? I don't think we've gone that high just yet.
Let's see, they added a new cooling mechanism on the side. That will definitely improve the problem that the previous gen had. Not only that, the response rate is much faster now, thanks to this high-end gaming memory. Yuzu always gets so excited about gaming stuff. Let's go play Space Cat, sis. Okay, but I won't go easy on you, so brace your... Wait, this isn't what we came here for. Did everyone forget why we're here? We have to find that toxic player right now. Actually, I came to buy a new controller.
Buying a controller in an arcade? I don't think you can do that even in Japan.
We have a lot of monsters to slay, Momoi. Which game should we play first? I'd much rather stay here and look at the new console than fight someone. No, even at this very moment, that player might be trash-talking others. If they keep doing so, and more people do the same, there might not be a single fighting game player left. Aren't you being a little too pessimistic there? This is a sacred battle to save the world. Heroes, it is high time that we head to the Demon Lord's den. Right, let's hurry to the section where that Student Fighter 2 machine is.
Arcade to console gaming interaction. I don't think that's even a thing.
There aren't as many people here as I expected. Maybe the guy left already. No, there's no way! Check the IDs on the screens. It's not this player. Not this player either.
Oh, it's this one.
Yahoo! Another win! I'm on a winning streak.
I lost again. Even though I used my secret move.
You mean that clunky combo was your secret move? Are you serious? My grandma's better than you.
What? It's just a game. You can't say stuff like that. Yes, you can. Take that back.
Why should I? You're a moron who can't even play the game right.
Okay, now that's going too far. I'm gonna tell my mom.
Yikes, I can't believe that there's a player out there who'd trash talk in real life like that. I found it! The same ID I saw earlier! What, you guys want to challenge me too? You're Sukeban 312, right? You're the one who called me a granny online. You mean you're Peach Fighter? Look at you, you're just as wimpy as I expected. Why did you say? You're so rude. I can't believe you're still saying that stuff face to face. Momoi, let us cleanse this evildoer with a sword of light.
I don't think you want to use a sword of light in an arcade. The repair bills will be too expensive.
If If you don't apologize for your abusive language, I'll show you hell. Apologize right now. Nope, not gonna do it. Why not? I don't apologize to someone weaker than me. It would hurt my pride to bow to an inferior player. Why, you little... Should I shoot, sis? Hero, I am ready to draw my sword. Just say the word. If you think that's so unfair, then why don't we play Student Fighter 2 right now to settle the score? If you can get one round off me, I'll apologize for what I said. Okay, fine, but I won't go easy on you this time. Get ready to get on your knees and apologize. Well then...
They doing it?
Game on.
Why not have Yuzu do this? Yuzu would definitely, wipe their face off. Off the board. Sukeban 312 is victorious.
Wow, you lost again after talking such a big game. What a total scrub. Hold on, you can just sit on the bottom left corner and wait. That's cheating.
That is not cheating.
How could you fight me only using pokes? What are you talking about? These moves are built into the game, so they're completely fair. If you don't want to get hit by them, then come up with a way to counter them. I mean, aren't you embarrassed for whining about some made-up rules? Ah, damn it.
Where's Yuzu?
That's odd. Lame poking moves aside, none of the special moves that Sis used seem to work. Is there something we're missing here? The opponent is probably exploiting a bug. A bug?
In an arcade game?
Yes, there's a bug in Student Fighter 2 that freezes the machine very briefly when a certain input is done. I think the opponent is using that bug to dodge Momoi's attacks. And there's no way for us to win. Momoi might have a chance if she was much better than the opponent, but at this rate...
Time for Yuzu to step in. She's not gonna let that down.
Hey, would it be okay if I played instead of Momoi? What, a new challenger? Sure, bring it on. But you will be yet another victim to my superior techniques. Guess I'll have to get serious then.
Ready. Fight! And Yuzu's just that good. Perfect combo. UZQueen wins. Flawless victory.
Oh, no way. I lost to a kid like you? I couldn't even get a hit in and you finished me with a full combo. Now apologize. What? Apologize to Momoi, like you promised. Fine, I hate to say it, but promise is a promise. I'm sorry. I said some harsh stuff before.
Wow, that was easy.
That was amazing, Yuzu. You smashed that arrogant gamer in like a second. A perfect victory. You're awesome. That was a victory worthy of the name UZQueen. Wait, stop making such a fuss, everyone. It's embarrassing. Wait, so you're UZQueen? The legendary gamer who's remained #1 in the online leaderboards and has never shown their face to anyone? I'm no legendary gamer, but yeah, I am UZQueen.
What? That girl is UZQueen?
Isn't UZQueen a fabled gamer who not only ranks #1 in fighting games, but also in rhythm games? I can't believe that I get to see UZQueen in the flesh. UZQueen, can I get your autograph, please?
I will get her autograph.
No, don't cut in line. I'm getting her autograph first. So many people. Help me. Momoi, Midori, Aris. I guess lots of people recognize her username, since we're in an arcade. Look at all the fans Yuzu has. It makes me so proud. Hero, if you wish to become a great ruler, you must bear the full weight of the crown. All I wanted was to play video games. UZQueen, give me a few tips while you're here. Me too! Oh, there's more and more people coming over. No, no more.
Are you gonna run away? Yuzu is only able to leave the arcade after being forced to greet her flock of fans. Wow. That's it? I see. Nice, cute little story. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here though. I think 3.5 hours is pretty good for today. But as far as the MomoTalks today though, I think I like this one the best. I like the armed Yuzu one the best. It's pretty nice. Ah, this part too. The emotes are nice. The random idol one is also pretty nice. But it is I think for the most part though. Excuse me. I think for the most part though, seeing Yuzu slowly open up over the past 3 MomoTalks was like really good. So like she opened up quite a bit even in her first MomoTalk, but working her way up to the maid cafe, and I guess even going out in a competition like that was yeah, pretty good character development for her. And we also get a little bit of a collarbone out of that too. Like, do you guys remember when she was first in the pilot suit, a lot of people were like saying that she might actually be big. Like she might actually have bigger boobs than you expect, but I don't think that was ever the case though. You saw her in the maid outfit, she looked pretty small. And she was also small in the in this one. Like here in the chest area. Like you can see clearly how big she is. It's a decent size. It's a handful. It's comfortable for one hand on each side. So it's not that big. I don't know why people thought that, because maybe this might be tight and might be constricting her, but then you see Himari, you see Rio, and they fill out their suits. I mean, even Himari's fills out pretty decently for how small she is. And I think that's tighter than this though. But yeah, I've enjoyed all the Decagrammaton MomoTalks. I think out of all of them though, my favorite is still gonna be K's. K's is definitely the best one out of all of them. For the lobby, I don't know, it's like a tie between Yuzu's and Otis's. Like I like how Otis's is interactive, right? You get to hold your hand like this, and when you do the head pats on her, that little cute smile, especially when she opens her mouth like that. The heart mouth. That one's really nice. That's really nice. But K's is overall, I feel like, the best one. This look, that smile, that blush, and looking up from below is always unfair. Looking from below is very unfair. She gives you the look whenever she talks. I love her expressions. And it's also nice that you can also just pinch her cheek. The cheek pull is, I feel like, was unnecessary, especially in this scene. But it's nice that they added it. Okay, I just wanted some lights. There we go.
心配しないでください。私が消えることはありません。
Just the expression she gives you whenever she talks is really good.
むしろ
This one! This
その
one!
逆ですね。私はどんな手を使ってでも生き残ってやるつもりですから。
Those looks are nice. Very nice. Alright. We're gonna end here for today. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoy these MomoTalks. I think next week might be a new event. I'm really hoping it's a new event. So if it is, we'll do that then. And if it's not, what we'll probably do is pick up on the the random smile she gives you. What we'll probably do if it's not a new event next week is what do you call this? Going back to the beginning of the game and doing the Korean dubbing again. We started that a long time ago, but I think we ended at the middle of the first chapter, so we didn't even finish chapter 1 last time. So going back to finish that off, and I guess if we have time, start the second chapter too. But I want to see how they did the dubbing all the way to however far they got, which I think is at the end of the Eden Treaty. So that should be nice, but it's going to be a while before we catch up. Alright, let me get the outro here before we head out. Let's see. Pretty sure I've done this one before, but maybe I haven't. Alright. And then volume goes this way. And I will see you all later. Goodbye, everyone. And let me disappear. And this place. Nope, not that one.